Hey guys, what's up? It's Sarah Jane. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. Second YouTube channel. So we're gonna start off again. We just defeated the dire owl bear. And we're still trying to catch up with Balen. Who's an ass.
That asshole!
Set him on fire, killed my pet, insulted us.
You brought him back already. We were playing with him. He seemed fine.
That's not the point. That's called the first
That's the point. He killed him. Yo.
Cookies?
Yeah.
See what we got here. I'm going to make sure this is dirty out. Oh, okay. So we're staying in one spot. We're camping for the night. We're still running on our way over to the next city. We're ignoring all of the roads for the moment because we just want to cut straight through and cut some time. We got about, let's see, 2.5 days travel to get to this city.
Yep, to Stormforge.
Still need you up.
The problem I have is that if he went straight to the Shadow Pass, we're gonna have to make a trip in there again.
I knew you guys were so anxious to get back.
We had a perfectly good time. We had a set schedule, and then he comes and ruins it.
So let's just sneak our way.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Oh hey, not only are you doing this for Archimedes, but you're doing it for your hat.
Why would I care for the hat? If that magical item goes away now at this point, I wouldn't care. If anything,
Well, your hat has survived. It's more for him.
I saved it, thank you.
It's
You're welcome.
it's more for Kenzo being hurt.
then
And Archimedes.
I protected your hat and I got scorched.
And that's why he's mad. That it's not about the hat. It's about you getting hurt.
I know. I'm just poking at it. I know you mean Kenzo, but he's like, your hat! You meant to do it for your hat! No, you son of a bitch!
Getting a little heated while on the way there. He's just arguing with them back and forth. It's like, damn it. Oh.
Kenzo's just loaded. He's like,
Just moving some things around on my desktop.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of theme to play here. Something with music.
You can't make this stuff up.
I can do it.
It was a different Mexican.
A Florida man hurled his 2-month-old infant at a deputy after leading authorities on a wild high-speed chase.
Because you gotta stop and grab the baby.
Yeah, that sounds like Florida.
Took the 2-month-old and
Yeah, you said they gotta stop and grab it, so.
Welcome to Florida.
If it's Florida, expect it to be crazy. Hell, most of the stories at what's the 95 morning show?
Will Rock.
Will Rock,
No, I know that, but
Tom and Emily,
Tom and Emily.
which is no longer Tom and Emily.
Yeah, I know. But when it was, they did drunk stories. Most of the drunk stories
Yeah.
they all talked about were from Florida.
Yep. It's time to hear more of the stories from Florida.
Alcohol was a bit.
Alcohol was effective.
I can't tell if it means effective or a factor.
A factor. Alcohol was a factor, dude.
But it was very effective.
It's either going to be the Tom and Hannah show or the Tom and Steve show. I have a feeling it's going to be Steve.
And then my question to you guys now is, do you want to just double time it and just skip the next 2 days worth of travel? Or do you just get to the city? or do you want to actually like RP out the traveling process?
I kind of want to skip it since we are kind of short on time tonight.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, all that's really going to happen is we're going to keep going. We're going to maybe forage a little bit, learn a little more hunting, whatever. But it's not going to be like a super long time because we're trying to double time it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Time skip.
Time skip it is. So, because like I said, eventually, like after like probably like a couple hours, we're gonna hit the main road again anyway, and we'll take the main road back, so there won't be as much like random encounters. That's why I figured I'd ask. Like I said, 2.5 days-ish later, like I said, you arrive at Stormforge probably around like 2 p.m. There we go.
We made it. Can we rest now?
Well, in all fairness, you guys are in a cart. The only one who should be breathing heavy is Abasha.
Oh, yeah. Can we get Hivasha something to eat
Probably drink.
and drink? Definitely and drink.
Give her a whole bucket of apples.
So I guess our spells and stuff are back.
Oh yeah.
Give her some sugar first,
Yeah.
just to get that energy back, and then give her like a whole bunch of apples. So now we're back at Stormforge.
Trying to figure out, like, if should we even talk to the Brotherhood again at this point, because we don't know. This one.
At least if we want to, we can go back to the accidental Melon Inn.
God. Oh.
And get their cocktails, Melon Basher.
I swear, if I ever find the bard that is getting money from being paid to name these places.
Hey, so this is something I'm pretty sure they would talk about on the road. Since Balen is still part of the fucking group, but yet we can't like prove to the others of his whatever his mishaps are. We can't really talk to the others, can we?
That's the biggest problem. That's
Send an owl.
Well, we're in Stormforge. This is where they are.
Right.
That's the problem. Yeah, we could talk to them, but then we don't know who's. We do not know who's a part of Balaam's little group or anything else. We at least know that when you went to follow him around, that it was humans involved. But
What about the Kenku?
the problem with the Kenku is he only repeats things he's heard. So unless we can find a way to mind read him,
Who was he with? Because he was with someone.
He spoke with me.
Why not? No, I know that, but
He was at the meeting of the Brotherhood.
yeah, but didn't he arrive with someone?
no.
Everyone was there when you got there.
Yeah, so we don't know who he arrived.
Because I thought he sides with someone at the meeting.
No, he wasn't with. As far as we saw,
He was
no.
quiet during the whole meeting.
Oh boy.
And then, since my brain is like half dead right now, when you first left Stormforge with the hag, how many days did I say it was going to be? A month?
Yeah.
And then we traveled for like 5 days to get to
Oh.
Hull, and spent like 5 days getting tattoos, and then we spent about 5 days going back. So you're about halfway through your month.
Yeah, we are not gonna have enough time to go back around and do anything.
Like I said, I'm like, my brain is half dead.
It's all good.
Just trying to get.
Also, have you been thinking about talking to Ebony?
Methax has probably been like in the road trying to communicate
Talk
with
to
this,
me.
with this sword, but he's
Say
has no luck.
something.
I have a few ideas on how to maybe get this sword talking, but I don't know if I should do them. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem. Should I do it or should I not do it?
So yeah, don't know if there's someone that we should talk to. We should should we go to the shopkeeper Balen, the one that I talked into getting a meeting together?
I mean, we could. It's the.
I mean, he'll probably know where he is. So I guess we should go there first. Just be like, have you seen Balen?
Maybe plus you and I, we have insight, right? So we can tell if he's lying.
Oh yeah, I have a +7 on my insight.
Okay. So we can know if he's lying or.
And I have a +7 on sleight of hand too. So if we just observe any documents around that we need to take, we can try to.
So yeah, so are we staying for a day, or are we just gonna park and just do whatever we can to take off?
Well, it is 2 p.m. It is 2 p.m. as the game said.
It's the afternoon.
So it's probably not a good idea to try to make our trip into the Shadow Pass at night, because that's probably when it's going to be the worst time of it all, if anything else. So I guess we'll go with what you suggested. We'll go and talk to Forum.
Yeah.
Anything else? See what's going on. But I think we should do this as a cover story as to why we're back here. We'll just say that we got delayed. We got delayed in Hall, and we're just gonna hang around here until the time comes when we need to go investigate into the Shadow Pass. If he asks us. Otherwise, how the hell are we gonna ask about Balen and everything else? That's the.
I didn't even get to buy anything.
Well, I'm just debating if we just tell him straight up what Balen has been up to, and then watch his reaction. And if he tries anything funny, we'll just tell him to keep the fuck out of our way.
Shut up.
Huh?
Your Windows Defender server is ready.
Oh.
Shut up.
I was like, what?
Shut up.
Sarah, any
No one's talking
suggestions?
to you.
I'm just frustrated.
That's my idea. Wait, should we tell him? And this is what sucks. This is what half D&D is. Discussion.
Yes.
Politics.
Okay.
And I get sit here and wait until y'all decide.
Alright, if we tell him, we risk both exposing ourselves to him if he's a traitor, along with Balen, or we get the info we need and we at least inform the Brotherhood of some variant of trouble going on.
I've been staring at them for like 3 days.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
So that's why it's like that plan has both positives and negatives to it right there.
Right.
I have no real suggestions other than like searching around sneakily without telling anyone. But then that explodes. But then it's like, the fuck are y'all looking around your?
Well, I think we should go straight to him.
So let's just make sure. Let's just make sure about something. We gotta have circumstantial evidence. We gotta have evidence of pointing that Balen set those traps and he killed Archimedes. Do we have evidence, like solid proof?
Just our word at this point. Well,
I say we don't tell him right away. If we kind of read it and realize that he doesn't really know much, then he doesn't know much. But what we can do is we can go there and just say, hey, have you guys seen Balen? I know he was heading this way too.
Hey, they're gonna
And just be like nonchalant about it.
We're gonna question that.
Did he tell you anything that happened in Hall?
Again, that's gonna open up. That could open up like an actual investigation because we are gonna be trapped
Then
there.
let them investigate.
Someone is completely at the ready.
We have to take some kind of risk here. That's the whole point of this.
Well, we're gonna go talk to him. That's one thing. I think if that's the case, we should probably just tell him.
Just tell him. And if like I said, and if either he gets defensive or if he tries to claim that's wrong, we just gotta convince him otherwise. And if he's gonna get in our way, we'll tell him not to. Hell, do we even need the Brotherhood to find this person?
I mean, at this point, I don't know.
Because that was an option from the start, wasn't it, Dion?
What?
To join the Brotherhood? Was it an option at first?
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, yeah. So
I mean, you're told to help find the heir, but you didn't have to.
Right, exactly. So if shit has to go that south,
Y'all
we
could
can.
have said, fuck it.
Yeah, we can put our side out,
I mean,
and if they don't like it, because we don't need their help to find the air.
Well, I mean,
problem is
technically,
that
if he
we
ends up
do-
killing himself that way, then we don't have to kill anyone.
I'm not opposed to it. The problem is that if we say fuck it, now we have more targets on our back because the Brotherhood would be after us because now we have information that should not be leaked out as much as possible.
I don't think half
The
the
only person that wants to make sure that they're fighting for this kingdom is Ainsley.
We're here to help Ainsley one way or another.
Right. And, you know,
She lives here. She doesn't want the place fucked up.
because right. Well, that's why I think she's gonna fix it.
And you know what? I don't think many people are gonna chase after us when there's a revenant on our ass.
That is
As
a
of
good.
right now, though, that's not common knowledge, other than a group of people here because Balen told him it.
Yep.
Right.
He spilled the beans. Technically, Darius now knows about it too, but he's in Golden Leaf taking care of everything, and we don't know about the information.
For all we know, if
Because
we
of that.
stayed at Call any longer, we would have had money.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We might have gotten very close.
We don't know because the DM is going to be sneakier about it.
Even though we were in Hull for quite a while,
Yeah.
because we were getting our badass tattoos.
All right. Okay. We're gonna go talk to.
He's like, one more.
That's good.
They are good.
She
I thought they
bought
only
two
came out at
bags.
Christmas.
She bought 2 bags, and I finished the other one. Wait. I just kept eating on it. I'm like, oh my god, I can't stop until I got to like
I don't know, I
last
was like,
10.
where's the other bag? He's like,
Who
oh.
wants the beast too?
Uh,
I was like, where's the other bag? He's like, oh,
already had some.
already had
That's who ate the others? I was like, huh, 2 are missing. I wonder who ate them.
Alright.
See, it doesn't taste like 7-Up.
but I can taste.
It makes it lighter.
Yeah. It's like
It's the bubbles.
it does that instead of like,
It adds just a little lemon flavor.
And I brought a protein bar just in case.
Never been a fan of cream cheese. It's just good.
Cheesecake is my ultimate favorite.
I always thought like I guess
I
I
was like, I was gonna get the individual cupcakes. And I was like, well, this is like $1 more, $2 more, and there's a whole bunch of little ones, so that I don't feel as bad. It's a cake.
I know. I just want to do it.
Although I can get the little mini butt cakes next week, just let me know which ones you prefer. And then that way I don't eat them all.
Alright.
So what are we doing?
We're gonna go talk to Thelbrick.
Delbrick or Forum?
Horn. Thank you.
Elbert.
We got a couple people here, so we're sure.
Because we talked to Horan.
Yeah,
He's at the.
Thelbrick is
he's the one at the
silver
alcohol
tongue
place.
that you talked to.
Yeah, Horan.
Orem is the dwarf male.
We gotta go to the Ernest Anvil Market. That's also where I got my dwarven meat.
You can stock up again.
Yeah, you drank my last one.
Oh boy. Alright, yeah, we'll go talk to Horn.
Okay.
I have true sight now.
Careful, it's a one shot, 10 minutes a day.
I know. Does that show any truths, or is it literally just the presence of that person? Like,
This one does.
True sight only allows you to go see through illusions and see through magical darkness.
okay.
Okay. So yeah.
Alright.
Horan.
Alright.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear what's next.
Well, and you know who? Like I said, you're going to his shop. That's cool. You can go to the shop. He's there.
Okay.
He's like, cool. He's there. What
Great.
you want?
All right.
Hi,
So
Lauren.
Kenzo, yeah, walks up to the counter. Horn's right there. Yeah, so Kenzo walks up. Horan.
He's just kind of wiping down the countertop and stuff. He was like, oh, well, you guys are back.
Yes. How's business?
Fine, same as it always is.
It's good. So I came back. Well, we came back. One, I would like some of more of your meat.
Okay, absolutely.
But two, we actually came back because we all have something to discuss.
Okay.
It's important.
He just kind of like pauses for a second and he's like, okay, it's like important as needs to be done somewhat privately.
Yes.
He's
And not with anyone else but you.
like, okay. He goes, it's midday. It's one of the busier times for the tavern. He goes, but I can do something later tonight.
Name the time.
He's like, you want the meeting?
What time? When are you next available? Right after?
Yeah, we'll just come back. We'll come back at the closing of your shop. Then, if that helps.
Can we go to the inn?
Yeah. That
Yeah,
way we can
what?
settle.
What?
When Kenzo said that, was that the old insight to kind of see like how he reacted to that and how,
If he's nervous or anything.
yeah, like if
He's not nervous. He's just
he
kind
knows,
of like,
has any kind of truth to it.
He just doesn't know what's going on.
No.
He's confused. Yeah, that's all.
he's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
That's at least a better sign, if
That is
anything.
amazing, so.
If I want to be a little more clear, it concerns someone with a concern.
He's still just confused. He's just like, oh, okay. He goes, I guess we can speak later.
Right? Yeah, meet us at the Melanin after you're done.
Okay.
Alright.
When we go out, like step out of the shop, I'm gonna pull you guys into a corner really quick.
Well, first,
Oh yeah, you gotta buy your meat.
yeah, I'm just gonna get a bottle.
I don't remember the pressure. I didn't write it down. I looked it up.
The gold, was it?
I think for like the extravagant ones, but I don't think because I got regular tea. 10 gold. I'll just put it 10 gold for a bottle.
I didn't write it down. I didn't have plans for us coming back here to buy more fucking meat, so
He wasn't.
I don't think he was either.
I figured it was a one-time fucking purchase. Why do we need to write this down?
Okay, so yeah, alright. So yeah, did that. Been there, done that.
Alright.
Alrighty.
So yeah, we got the meeting set.
Then we go back to the inn.
No! I pull you over! Oh my
Attention. Oh, you went over.
What? Someone needs to keep an eye on this place in case Balen shows up and tries to talk to him.
Grabs the hat.
So, are you gonna pay me this time?
He should have paid for his bottle. He would have been fine.
Fine.
Oh, right. I'm a rich fucker.
It's like just keep an eye on the place. Keep an eye on it. Meet us back at the end if anything happens.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I'm just like, I'm immediately thinking what to do next.
Alright,
But,
it's all good. Me and Ainsley are probably just heading back
We're
to
gonna
the
book our rooms.
Alright. DM, is there, like, a sort of a small drinking place across the road of the Yanko Market?
I mean, it's a dwarven town. I mean, you can probably drink anywhere.
Because I'm just trying to find.
I mean, the dwarves probably don't give a shit where
Like-
you drink.
Oh no, I'm just thinking like if there's like a miniature, like a
Place
mini
to
bar,
set
like a
up.
mini bar or something.
Oh,
like a
just
mini
someplace to
tavern.
sit.
Yeah, someplace to sit so I can scope it. Yeah.
Not really.
He can,
It's
he
more
can
like
pretend
a.
to be drunk. all he
It's
wants.
more like a walking marketplace. Like you can go in and you buy stuff, but it's not really like sit down restaurants or anything nearby.
Okay.
It's just like you think like the Ren Fair setup. Like there's shops along every side, and like you can buy stuff to eat, you can buy stuff to drink, but there's no like.
So in other words, you
It's
could
just like a
pretend to
walk-
be
yeah.
drunk and just sit in the alley like across from there going, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, disguise yourself. Don't like,
Yeah, well, I don't need the hat for that.
I gave it to you because you're probably going to
Yeah,
be best
so-
for this.
so, yeah.
Alright. We get our room, we're going to keep, stay there at this point, if anything.
Oh boy. So yeah, Kenzo puts the hat on, and then he becomes a.
It's a dwarvish now.
He could be a dwarf.
Yeah. As far as I know, yeah.
as long as no one raises their hand past your
Yeah.
head.
So he'll. What? Sorry.
Just turn to the dwarf.
Yeah, the beer goes harder. Well, my order. But yeah, Kenzo puts the hat on subtly. Becomes a dwarf. A dwarf with a red robe and a red beard. Messes himself up a bit. Then grabs the dwarf with me and then goes to sit by an alley to watch the entrance.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
You're sitting watching an entrance, yes? It would involve a perception of some kind. It would involve a perception of some kind.
11. 16.
So sitting for the next couple hours, just watching the shop or whatever. Several customers come in and out. Just normal business. Everything seems fine. But you don't recognize anything.
Okay. So. She scopes it out, nothing happens. So.
I guess after a couple hours, Rosette would like go back out and kind of pass by and look and see if she can spot him even with the hat on.
Spot him.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, if you activate True Sight, you can. But
It would look
How long?
10 minutes
10 minutes. Then you can't use it again
I guess-
until a long rest.
Right.
I guess I will because I kind of want to. Oh, but then.
Yeah, I'm not the one deciding. You're the one that decided to go. And Mithrax is just gonna wait. Is just waiting to get this meeting
I'm
done and over
pretty
with.
sure Kenzo would see you. He'll try to get your attention.
Just be like,
Like he'll probably give you like a
any gold,
like a
anything?
stare or like a oh man.
I'll just come over and go, hi sir, did you need any assistance?
Yeah, I would like some change. Got anything that I can get some more meat on? Got anything I can get some more meat on? I'm a dwarf, so I gotta get it there.
Here sir, here's a piece of silver.
Oh,
Just
thank,
whisper.
oh, thank you,
Just
lass.
whisper in your ear as I hand it. Cancel.
Found no one.
Anything?
He's nothing.
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Let, me,
That's always great to be here.
let us know if there's anything else. And just walk away like I'm going towards some important task.
And then Kenzo just sits back for maybe another few hours.
Roll again.
5.
10.
Yeah, so a couple more hours pass. Like I said, still people in and out all day long, just purchasing random things. Yeah, you still don't recognize anybody. But the town, like I said, it's getting towards the end of the day. He's starting to like wrap up things in the shop. You see him like tell a shop assistant to just kind of like finish up here, and he heads out the front door.
Okay, so then Kenzo just gets up and instead of walking in the same direction, he goes the opposite side of the alley. So he'll go on the other side, on the other street, because he doesn't want to meet up with him. So yeah, then Ketzel takes off the hat, and so he can become himself again.
I'm guessing that's when we meet up with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I'm pretty sure all three of you are at the inn right now.
Yeah.
DM, would it be like what 50 gold pieces to rent out a private area of the inn?
Maybe more like 25. It's not a super expensive area.
Then Mithrax would have done that. He'll pay out the 25 gold to rent to just keep a private area. Say like there's like a party, like a small party and celebration or something.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So right as Orin is walking in, or we walk in, however we're meeting, Rosette's gonna activate her true sight
Okay.
just to make sure nothing happens.
Okay. I'll let him find his object. Yes.
Is it going to be a crowded tavern?
It's gonna be a private meeting, so.
So okay.
It's in a private area.
Unless you can
hear
put-
crowds in the background.
Right.
Yeah, unless you can find something that would like be like muffled or anything like that. That'll work.
Okay. Since you ran in the room ahead of time, probably you, Rose, and Ainsley would probably still already be in the room. Horn would probably get there first because he went directly there. He took a side path down there, so he'll probably wait a few minutes late afterwards.
Yeah.
Activating True Sight, you don't really notice anything particularly. Just normal board stuff.
She's gonna peek out of the room to kind of look around and see if anything is different or out of the ordinary. No Balen at all.
It rules out at least the possibility that he was hiding among this, if anything. So.
So lasts for 10 minutes, so
That's
I don't know how long this conversation's gonna go for, but
Gotta make it count, you know?
Once Kent arrives, Horm kind of looks between everybody here. He's like, so what's all this about?
Alright, Oram, I don't know how else to explain this, so I'm just gonna flat out out with it. We've had an issue with one member of the Brotherhood back in Hall, and
certain human.
And now we need to know. We are here earlier than expected because we need to deal with the hag in the Shadow Pass.
He goes, we've heard of rumors and stuff of hags. He goes, but no one's ever actually seen one. He goes, but if you believe that there's one in the Shadow Pass, he goes, there probably is. He goes, the whole area, is not exactly the most friendliest place in the world.
Understandable.
But he goes, I personally don't know anything about it.
That's quite all right. Most of us don't know. Though we're still on the assumption that on following a rumor to there anyway. But the problem isn't that. Have you heard any contact from Balaam at all?
Balen.
He's like, no. He goes, he left probably shortly before you guys did. He goes, I haven't seen him in weeks.
He's the one we're having issues with. He decided to kill off my familiar and steal some information from us.
And he nearly torched me with a trap.
He's like, that doesn't sound like him. He said he's one of the, he's one of, if not the top silver tongues in the entire Brotherhood.
He is a silver tongue.
Figured as much. I figured as much. Well, we gave him an opportunity to just take the glory if it comes down to us finding anything down there. As I mentioned to him before he did this, we weren't planning to make a ruckus of ourselves. We know that already. Things happen, and now
He's complaining we were making the Brotherhood so
exposed.
I wouldn't know anything about it. He goes, granted, I was aware of your status before you came into town the first time. He goes, because of, mentionings and rumors and stuff through the Brotherhood. He goes, but as of his opinion, he goes, I wouldn't know. Because we never really talked much.
I get you. I'm just gonna forewarn you then. stay safe of Balen. I don't know if he is involved. At this point, I'm even willing to assume if what you're saying is true, and this is not like him, I'm willing to assume that he's under a domination spell, and it's forcing him to do all of this from a very powerful person.
I rolled for insight to see if he's like lying or trying to deceive us in any way.
He's 100% telling the truth.
You are so ready for a big conspiracy to
I
hit.
got a 22.
I know.
But no, he's honestly like just dumbfounded. He doesn't understand like where this is coming from at all. Like I said, he hasn't seen him in weeks.
I would say, can we spread the word? But obviously,
Like I said,
we
like
keep
I mean,
it quiet.
when it comes to like the 3 branches, like he's like the top one, if not number 2, silver tongue in the entire Brotherhood. Like the most trusted one out of that whole division. So the fact that he would be doing this to anyone else in the Brotherhood is like unheard of. Like he's like completely like shocked at the accusation. Like,
Wait, that's then a good question. You said you haven't seen him in a few weeks. The last time you saw him was him leaving after our meeting in Stormforge weeks ago, right?
yeah, he left shortly after you guys did.
Before we ever arrived, like even with this whole Brotherhood thing, what was he like? What was Balen like even before all of this? Before us?
I would say the same as he is now, aside from what you've been telling me. Because like he keeps to himself mostly. I go, he doesn't really talk much. He goes, but he's very what's a good word for this? Like tuned in. He like reads people very well, even if he doesn't say anything. He's able to process information quickly. Like I said, he's very able to like read people just from sitting like in the same room with them. He can usually tell their motives, their intentions immediately. So I mean that's why he got so high in the ranks that he did.
Makes sense. Shit. Well then, bullet horn. I got as I mentioned earlier. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can trust him. Only on the basis that something might be outside interfering with this. I don't know if he's really a traitor or not, but that's it's essentially our word against his. And
Well, what gave us the impression that he was going to the Shadow Pass again?
the fact that
He killed Archimedes, stole the letter,
and stole the letter that we sent over to Golden Leaf.
saying that the hag is there, and he said, like I said,
We don't know, Sarah.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
what was in the letter.
Yeah.
So we didn't tell Horn that.
Yeah, I've been telling him. Only what I've said so far in character is what I've been telling him so far.
You
But-
guys,
What?
we didn't even think about it. What if that letter said, meet us at Golden Leaf and we will find a way to get to Stormforge with an army together?
But you wouldn't know that unless you can find him to get the letter back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's the problem.
But what if he went to Golden Leaf?
Again, we won't know.
We
won't know.
We don't know. The only
The only way you can find out what's in the letter is if you find him. And as of
And
right
why
now,
did we rush to Stormforge?
because
because
this.
the letter that you sent said that there was a hag in the Shadow Pass, and when he
Right.
killed Archimedes, he said, "Oh, by the way, thanks for the info."
So the only assumption we can go on that is he would go to the Shadow Pass. He's a silver
Maybe
tongue.
he's
Silver
already gone
tongues.
straight to the
Sarah,
hag to try to make a deal.
Sarah, we know that at least from the rumors, the hag should not even be there until the end of the month. We got 2 weeks in Stormforge here. But here's the thing. He took that info, said thanks for the info. The most likely scenario, even with the whole he went to go make a deal thing, he left to the Shadow Pass the quickest way possible and is probably hiding out somewhere where we can't find him. So that's the best assumption we have out of character, knowing that this is going to
And as
happen.
of right now, we don't actually know if Archimedes ever made it to Golden Leaf to begin with.
Yeah.
He could have captured him on the outside, held him for a while, made it seem like, oh, he should be about back now, and then killed him nearby. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We don't know that either. So, is that we never got the return answer. So
Yeah. For all we know, the letter he took was literally the one we just wrote. And he just waited until me and Archimedes were outside of psychic range, captured Archimedes, and then did exactly what our DM said.
Either way, we cannot continue finding the heir until we find Balen and get that letter.
Yeah. So, anyways,
And then-
back. Go ahead.
Go ahead, everybody roll a charisma check for me. So nobody can think about doing this. Whoo!
Where's my charisma?
Oh, that's perfect for me. 21.
Same.
And plus ability modifier, right? 19.
Okay.
19 charisma.
I got a 21.
Nice.
Like Horam, is listening to all you guys. He's, like I said, he's still confused. He doesn't understand the situation really, and he doesn't understand, like, it doesn't sound like the normal information that he's heard about Balen. He goes, I will say this. He goes, if you're saying that he set a trap for you, he goes, are you sure it was for you? Because he goes, silver tongues are notorious for booby trapping important documents. He goes, it doesn't necessarily mean that it was directed at you specifically. He goes, he could have been carrying any number of important documents with him that he just set up as a trap, to set it ablaze or whatever, just to get rid of the document.
That's understandable.
Because he goes right now. It just doesn't sound like the person that the Brotherhood knows. It just doesn't sound like it. And he goes, it could be a spell. He goes, considering who Balen is, I doubt he would have much effect with spells. He goes, it just doesn't sound like him.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I don't know what his motive is for this. All I just know is from the circumstances and evidence we got, and that's all we can. That's all I'm letting you know. Because if anything happens to us, it's at least something that happened, and it's a motive and I guess a dead end to follow, if any.
I believe the hag is involved with the whole thing. With everything we're standing for.
But we don't. That's obviously based on the lore we found, if anything.
And he goes, and I've heard passings and random rumors of hags. He goes, but considering the people who started them, he goes, I take it with a grain of salt. He goes, as far as an actual hag, I goes, I've never seen one, no. He goes, so quite frankly, he goes, I doubt there even is one. He goes, but there are still a few people who believe. I'll take the information, but it just doesn't, because I'm just not sure what to do with it.
Does someone have a high persuasion?
I do, but I don't need persuading him. I'm just talking to him like a normal person right now. So let me be. I think I got something.
It's not like we should persuade him. We're just telling him the information.
Yeah, but he's not, he's taking in the information, but it's not necessarily meaning he's believing it. He just said himself.
Like you said, he's taking it with a grain of salt.
Right.
So. I even told him, take it with a grain of salt, because we don't know. We haven't been, us three as outsiders of this entire nation, we don't know. We don't know how Balen has really been. Sure, that's how he knows him, but again, that could be a facade. As our DM explained, silver tongues are notorious for covering themselves up, setting up traps. What do I do every time we send a letter?
Yeah,
I set up a fire trap on it myself too.
So I know that trap was not set for me. It was set
It
for
may not have been used specifically at this point.
Right.
But the way that he's been
It could have been specifically, he doesn't know, but I mean,
he might be doing this just to blame us and make us look crazy, so he looks like the hero too.
Let me ask you it this way: if your mom was involved, is a school teacher, and somebody came up to you and told you information that makes her sound like she's been abusing the kids at her school, would you believe it immediately?
No.
That's exactly what Horam is hearing from us. Us telling him about what's going on with Balen, what happened, what we saw as circumstantial evidence. And that's why we're telling him, take it with a grain of salt. Because this happened. All we just know is we had an issue with Balen. We don't know if it really is Balen, because I even gave him the option to just walk
Should
away
cast True
and
Sight
just.
before Balen was gone.
You
But I
can get-
was still getting it tattooed.
Yeah, so that's why it's like we don't know, but I'm letting him know because it's like this. If Orem hears it, one of our characters dies somewhere, and then he hears a strange rumor about Balen. It gets him thinking, and
Maybe
then
we're
it's
right. Yeah.
like it gets him thinking, and then suddenly it's like, oh my god, what if they were right? And then he starts looking into it, and maybe he can get somebody others involved that are trust him.
Mm-hmm.
It's at least a seed that may hopefully will never sprout.
Planting the seed.
Shut up, man. Yes, it's a seed of doubt. Unfortunately, it has to be.
And then let time grow.
God, making us seem like the bad guys, why don't you?
Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do to find that air, man.
Going back into
4.5 months to go, by the way.
yeah, going back into my character now. I guess Horm, if you can do us a favor, if that would be good. If you hear of anything, please inform us. We're gonna be in Stormforge for quite a while, if anything, until we can get closer to this rumor of the hag.
Sure. He's like, he's sitting there kind of just thinking for a few moments. He's like, we actually have a Brotherhood meeting coming up in. He's like, what is it? He's in there just kind of thinking. He's like, in about like 2 weeks' time. He said, it's supposed to be, in my shop, the same room we had the meeting the first time. He goes, the room up there. He said, he goes, it's our kind of monthly, like, status updates from the people in town that, regularly stay here. He goes, so, because you're welcome to join us for that if you're still in town.
Okay.
He said, it'll be on the 27th.
Okay.
Not like that date had any meeting anybody here, but
Yeah.
2 weeks time in Warm Farm.
Okay. Which was about the time when the hag comes around.
Yep.
18 on Arcana to see if he's like.
He's not a wizard, bro.
I know he's not a wizard, but I'm trying to see if he's spelled because of the way he slurred.
Oh my.
He's an old dwarf. He forgets things. That's
I
what he
didn't
does.
have old written down.
Oh my.
He's a dwarf. The age.
Male.
It's the chair!
Okay.
It's the chair!
if you're okay with us going to the meeting, then yeah, we'll meet you at the meeting then.
Like-
Is it gonna be before the hag or after the hag?
Before the hag.
Probably. We don't know. We're gonna see. We'll see how it goes, Sarah.
Well, I'm hoping it's before so that we can get some support.
Again, we don't know, Sarah. We'll find out when it gets there.
But yeah, so dwarves can live to 350 years old.
Okay.
He's an old dude. He's probably about 200-ish.
Okay.
Like 50, 55 human years.
Jeez, okay.
Just want to know what day of the week is it?
Huh.
Because they all kind of blur together. I'm like, yeah, I know.
It's like
Totally
you come.
feel you, bro.
It's like you coming back home, and then you're like, "Holy shit! It's Wednesday already."
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now imagine somebody you don't know suddenly doing weird hand gestures to see if it's an arcana trick.
I blinked so hard, night turned to day.
I went to go
and of
get a
course-
glass of water with.
And of course, since we are still going to be here for a while before leaving that meeting, if you have any quests for us to take care of or any tasks to do around town, feel free. We're going to be here for a while.
Has there any trouble? Has there been any trouble?
Alright. Then,
It's like he goes, the town's usually pretty quiet, honestly.
That's interesting.
probably do supply runs if anything else too, if anything. But then, yeah, or this would be it for our little meeting, if anything.
Alright. He goes, well, you know where my shop is if you have any other questions.
Will do.
He's like, yeah, but I hope things go well.
I hope so too. I really hope this is all just circumstance, just one big coincidence.
I hope so too. I'm playing with the NPC generator in between, like just hitting random and whatever. And the one that just came up was a 25-year-old male lizardman musician, and it says he never acts on impulse and is very cowardly, but his plot hook is he's a serial killer at night.
What the hell?
I'm like, how is he never acting on impulse and he's cowardly, but he kills people?
He must be one of those that accidentally kills
Maybe he
people.
just says it to scare. And it says he's allergic to gnomes. I love this generator. I just keep getting random shit. They're like, this is great.
Send me that link.
It's just npcgenerator.com.
Oh my.
But yeah, no, I'll send it to you. But yeah, no, I just keep hitting everything and everyone's like, oh, that's funny. And then they're like, what the fuck?
He's
Yeah, I
allergic
tricked
to
Tony.
gnomes.
So Tony's gonna do his own campaign with his gamer buddies and me, and I tricked Tony into basically making my character.
You didn't. You could have just asked me to take control of your
Like,
character.
this guy is a 38-year-old human bandit, and he believes that all elves are planning to destroy the world.
Talk about.
It's
Talk,
not what he said.
Sure.
talk about a bit of paranoia on
Right?
Yeah, I was just like,
He was like, okay.
I told Tony, I'm like, this would be interesting. My character has no idea what she's getting into, right? So why don't you do all of her upgrades? Like I'll do her initial, her initial roles. I'll pick like she's a sage background, a sorcerer, but
She essentially is
You
giving me
pick the
control of her
rest.
mechanics. I'm like,
Oh shit.
oh,
because she's going to be Rose's and Mithrax's child.
Okay.
So anything could happen. It's
Yeah.
just going to be a whole bunch of weird what the hell kind of scenario. So he was like, and he decided on what he wants me to do, but he hasn't told me really like all the details about it. So when I get to that level, he's going to go, okay, you have this feature.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That way I don't have to make those decisions, because that's the part that I hate about this game is if I feel like if I make the wrong decision, then I mess up. This way, it's not me that's making the decision, so I don't have to worry about that. And then it's more fun for me because I'm basically just role playing it.
good luck. Good luck when you start realizing that's one of your features doesn't help you.
Well, I picked the initial feats.
No, not those ones, obviously.
No, the other ones. But you said I'm gonna end up overpowered.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends on how it goes.
He's like, I picked
Anyways.
one that's powerful. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
So we'll be done with our meeting with Horum then.
Yep.
After all of that. Anything you guys want to say? Because Mithrax is just like, rethinking his old revenge plot
Yeah.
too. At this point, because it's like, son of a bitch.
Brain hurts.
I don't know about you guys, but even after telling Horum all of this, I honestly still know that we have to deal with, Balen about this. But the fact that now that info has been leaked to us now says we don't know if it's actually him anymore.
Right.
I'm gonna go to bed. Mithrax just gets up, it's like, I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm
I
tired
was gonna
about
say,
this.
tonight, we rest. Tomorrow morning, we'll start looking for him.
Or we
If
go
we
on,
find him, I'll activate True Sight and see if that's
or we
actually
go on
Balen.
quests until we.
High up bodyguard, smells of cookies, owns a box of dead animals.
What?
Wait!
I love this thing. It's just so great.
I don't know why, but you smell like Chips Ahoy.
Well, thank you. And it was like,
What does your
How do
DM?
you want my friends? Like,
What does your DM do while she's like
I'm like, well,
This
listening
is
to you guys
Tommy.
in the
that's one of those.
background?
That guy's weird. Write this down. Like,
It's very weird.
He's probably one of those weird corner guys, you know.
It's like you smell a delightful
Why do you smell like
cookies.
chocolate chip cookies?
Oh, why? Thank you. Thank you. Want to see a box of dead
My
animals?
friends? This is Tommy. This is Jerry. This is Stuart.
Mittens died 2 weeks ago. Still fresh.
Get with them.
Oh God.
Everyone just like,
I stuffed
I heard
them.
my mom calling.
I stuffed them with delightful potpourri. That's why they smell so good. You look like
I
that,
have some
but
business
imagine what
elsewhere.
So there's
happens
a
with
half-elf sailor,
what's it called?
missing 3 fingers from her left hand, uses very foul language, she's a sailor, constantly asks questions, and is possessed by an evil spirit who makes her do horrible things at night without remembering them. That sounds hilarious.
Stay away from him. Shit.
But she's like a sailor, you know, swearing all the time, this fucking sailor, and they're like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like, yes, you did, I fucking saw you! It's like, I didn't do that. I don't remember doing that.
Constantly
I
asking
just
questions.
went to the damn bar, took a damn drink, and then
So what are you talking about? What'd you see? You should know. Why didn't you tell me? He's always asking questions.
Well, there you go, this one's haunted by the ghost of their dead son, that's fun.
Oh,
Jesus.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, I just keep refreshing.
Okay. But yeah, Matrix is just gonna go rest. Because after all that, he needs time to process, like, what the fuck? I guess we're stuck now here. Time to do some quests at this point to get my mind off of it. Oh, Lord.
yeah, Kento's just like, I'm just finally glad we're able to sleep in a bed. Going to bed.
Well, it's gonna follow me back up the stairs and cuddles.
Okay,
What's Ainsley doing?
head back to bed. I mean, everyone's going to bed, so might as well.
Might as well.
Alright.
Well, of course we're gonna thank him and escort him out too.
Well, yeah, no, I figured that already happened, so. Oh, sorry, guys. Everybody goes back to bed. Let's see here. You guys wake up the next morning. Nothing really interesting happens overnight. So he said it was just an average morning. There's some noise downstairs in the tavern. Like I said, you guys are still in your rooms at the moment. What do you plan to do today?
It's finally glad we were able to
We need
sleep.
to walk around and look for Balen.
We don't even know if he will be here at this point. At this point, I think it's best to just let him come to us.
If he wants to be seen, he'll be seen.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but there's something off. If that's not how he acts around everyone else, and he is like pristine silver tongue, why would he be doing this?
Simple. He could probably think that I'm trying to take over a position of power because I have information. We had information closer than any of these guys had in the last few months or so. So, quite literally that. If anything, what we need to do is replenish our gold and probably just prepare, because now we're stuck here for 2 weeks in Stormforge until
The meeting.
both the meeting and then whatever the hell's going on in the pass. If there's even a hag now at this point too.
Well, it was a hag part of the. It was part of the that hair situation. The hag was involved, so we gotta just take every possible lead we can.
Wait. Oh
Oh no. I hate when he says oh no.
no. Wait, Sarah. I just realized something.
What?
Nice. I really hope this is just my paranoid part of my brain finally trying to take over. The person who told us this was the guy we asked about my sword and everything else, right? He told us that that Hag might be involved if anything else, right? He's not a part of the Brotherhood. And after we finished off the Revenant, after we finished off the Revenant the first time, the second time actually, he meets us there. You don't think that he is the
Why are you coming up with this now, dude?
Cause my brain finally is trying to think of the possibility that maybe we're on a wild goose chase. I told you, Sarah, I am paranoid. I try to keep it under control, but...
What's his name?
Fenrir?
No. Fenrir?
Darius?
No, not Darius. I think it might be Fenrir, if anything else. Fought the shadow, dealt with Balen, set in on fire, getting tattoos, all in a day's work. I love my notes, they're just like...
All in the day's work.
Set in on fire. Sounds like a typical Tuesday to me.
No. Darius is the leader of the Moon Guard.
No. Darius is the guy in Golden Leaf.
No, Darius Coughlin.
There are two.
Oh, there are two of them.
There are two of them.
Yeah, one. They both sound the same of name. It's just one's the Moon Guard, one's the Golden Leaf. That's why I always try to say Golden Leaf. That way I know what I'm trying to talk about, if anything.
So yeah, King made a deal with the Hag for her hair. But Soul was sucked and used as a slave and a revenant for the Alkalites.
Thought it was fun.
Conspiracy theories are alive and well. That means I'm doing my job.
You're welcome, DM.
Alright.
It's
Everything is
Fenrir,
unfolding. You know
right?
exactly what's
Yes.
going to happen, and no one cares, you know?
It's
Fenrir?
Fenrir?
Not fun. But if it makes you think this much,
And you must have
I mean,
done
it's
something
working.
good.
It's working because it's like now even I'm starting to lose it. I'm like ah. But yeah, and to answer your question, wake up, getting ready, and it's like at this point, Mithrax thinks is like if we meet up with Balaam, he's just going to appear to us at this point. So maybe it's time to replenish our gold, do some tasks around here, if anything. At least that's what I think.
I mean, we can.
You know, we should probably talk, like, is there a way maybe we could talk to Sandry? Riskel Sandry is one of the founders of the Alkalites, but he's a double agent for the Brotherhood. Don't forget we have someone like that.
I forgot about that entirely, about that route.
but he's not here.
No.
He's in Golden Leaf.
Just for future reference. I'm just putting that in.
Oh boy.
That's like, if you want to talk to him here, you can here, but like, I mean, there's a lot of people in the city, but you know of at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people you can talk to in the city from the meeting.
Yeah, we can either, like, we have a few options. One is we should at least try to replenish the gold that we spend for our tattoos. That's one thing's for certain. So doing quests, getting paid, and everything else, we should do that. We can start looking around, trying to see if we can spot Balaam, but first and foremost, we don't have a lead of sorts other
No, but
than.
he's got a blue braid.
He's got actually like cornrows.
Okay, blue cornrows.
Like braided hair, like, yeah.
So it shouldn't be too hard to find him.
Well, it's not even a matter of that. Because, okay, let's assume.
He's like slightly darker than Tony's complexion with blue cornrows. Like powder blue cornrows.
Yeah, but even then, Sarah, it's like, let's assume that, okay, let's go around town and spot him. Why would he openly show himself after... Let's assume that, okay, let's go around town and spot him. Why would he openly show himself after doing something like that? And anything else like that?
To get confrontation in the middle of everything so that we look to be the bad guys?
Yeah.
His point is made all over again?
Yeah, but then we already figured that
So
out.
far he said that we're bad. He just said we're a distraction. That people are more focused on us and the stupid shit that we're getting involved with than actually looking for the air. So far that's all he said. Is that finding the air is the most important thing, and he goes, so far everybody just keeps hearing about all the stupid shit you guys keep getting into. And that's why he was pissed.
Because I guess let's think about it this way, Sarah. He's probably been going around town to town trying to find the air, redoing leads, going on to other people's investigations.
But what are
Doing
we
all this
doing?
work and
And then we find one little rumor about a hag, and then
And we
hear-
destroyed the city.
We destroyed a couple cities, actually.
Yeah, Mithrax. We
Yeah.
destroyed a few cities.
Yeah.
I only-
Distraction.
I only blew out the windows out of fear.
In the main town, main square.
And do you know what we did right after that? We
And then
booked.
you burned down the other inn.
and then we ran.
And then you set up a forest on fire.
And then we ran.
So
Causing
Crap all.
So I mean, I'm saying you're a distraction. It wasn't exactly like wrong. It's just I'm just saying.
The only good thing we've done so far is kill the shadow.
Yeah. Which they're happy about.
You killed the shadow. They did something
So they're
good.
not as bad.
And then
they're
you
not
quickly
as
burned down
angry
the
about the windows.
So think about it that way, like, okay, maybe he's, as much as I don't want to admit it, he's right. We did kind of cause some waves. Could most of these waves have been avoided? Probably.
Probably not. I don't think so.
Like, I could have.
I doubt it.
They could have been avoided if Tony didn't ask you to go spy on him.
Probably.
I said
It would have been avoided if Tony didn't break the windows.
See? Now you're starting to see his point of view. Like it's not so bad, right?
But that still doesn't. It still doesn't help the fact that at least with the case of Archimedes, somebody killed him and stole information, whether it be the letter I wrote or the letter we received back.
And you wrote about the Shadow Pass in that letter,
I
right?
wrote about everything.
So-
Like why we're going there, what happens if we die. I told Darius in Golden Leaf that if anything happens to our characters, it's at least information they can use to go there, find the information, get the clue, and risk getting to my body to find the Moody Blue spell so that he can use it and see what we saw throughout the entirety of it. It's at least a backup plan. But I didn't tell, that's at least the good part. I said I had a spell ready to make this whole situation useful. I never said what spell. So that means at least we can keep that part hidden. So that's how this big game of what we're in is now. But it's like, okay, fine, I'll admit it, we're a bit of a distraction. It's not our fault that we got splayed
It's
into
like that little sting of no, we're not. As soon as we heard that, we heard that you're a distraction. We're like, we're not. We're trying to do the freaking Kingdom of Service, and then we're like,
for three neutral characters and one good character. It's like, okay, maybe.
and here I am thinking like it's always Mithrax. It's always Mithrax. Ooh, drawer. Like, damn it, me!
Thanks, DM. You made me feel like an ass.
I will admit, maybe Kenzo shouted shit when he came out of the fucking window.
Because now he's part of that fucking list.
And then Balen is now really pissed on us because he probably walked back to that inn and is like, are you fucking...
God, there's all my information like that he had gathered and all that.
Maybe that's why he took yours, because we fucking burnt it all.
Again, we don't know if he actually
We don't know.
We don't know. I'm just saying maybe.
Ah!
That's all I can do is throw oxygen theories. That was a theory.
We literally, I'm just trying to click everything together. We get told that there's a possible hag link in Hall. We book straight to the outskirts to see if it's true because hags are known to go into the outskirts. We get involved with this, with the saloon moon guard. Then we take a fucking turn and start picking up rocks for obsidian and get involved with the fucking dragon. Only to turn back around, head back into Hall and set
So
up
it seems like all three of us have done something to cause something.
Yeah, we're all fucking distractions. It's your fault too, Sarah. You're not out of this.
What did I do?
Look, okay, we want to start pointing fingers? Okay, we get up. I blow up the windows. I blow up the windows in Hall.
Yeah.
I'll admit that. Okay, okay. We find the thing about the hag. We go straight to the north. To the north to deal with the moon guard. All right. She gets the moon guard armor, so that's her fault, and everything else like that.
I saved him. I didn't blow the place up, okay?
And then you got celebrated as the moon guard, putting more eyes on us.
But I didn't burn anything down. I saved the town of people during a festival. Right.
Then you grab a rock of obsidian in the middle of the pass to have a dragon hunt us.
That has nothing to do with this.
That we eventually tell people in Stormforge, hey, there's a dead dragon on the other.
You told people in Stormforge I wanted to keep it quiet.
And then he sets an inn on fire by
Because you asked him to.
And it was a trap!
I asked to keep it. I never said. I
should
didn't
name this
control.
one the blame game.
Like so far, Ainsley's the non-destructive one here. Okay.
There's no the good two shoes.
Well, and I'm just the stupid.
I'm the non-destructive one.
I'm
You're
just the one
neutral
that was
stupid.
genuinely
That's it.
trying to do good. It wasn't. You didn't know they were eggs.
Yeah, because everything in nature
At
becomes
least they
perfectly
didn't-
round by itself.
At least they didn't open a bag of holding and another bag of holding.
And then another
Like
bag
my
of holding and
other
another bag of
campaign.
holding.
Do you know what happens if you do that?
I think the universe implodes.
No, like it worse. First off, if you have people in a bag of holding, when you open a bag of holding inside one, everyone in the bag of holding dies.
Oh.
And then in the case of what happened in our last campaign, me and the DM's character were outside. If that happens, we would have just seen a white light and be transported to a different realm.
Great.
Which I don't know how that would have done with the husks in that one.
I don't know, Sarah. I don't know what
Anyway.
he was planning. But God damn it. God help us if we had decided to do anything in the town with the drow in it. Oh Lord.
That was a bad one.
Oh my God.
We should have
no, sir.
destroyed those husks.
No, sir, I'm just thinking to myself, like, what the hell would have happened if the dragon came in the middle of the town full of drow?
It would have eventually, because we didn't stay there overnight.
We let us set to. God!
Because they weren't really welcome because none of us were elves, and they didn't know enough really want us there. So we didn't stay overnight, but now you know why.
Tony.
What? What are y'all looking at me for?
So what's the next morning? We're getting ready for the day. What are we doing? I know you want to do quests to get your gold back, but what are the rest of us doing?
I want to go around and see if we can find Balen anywhere in the town.
Okay. What are you doing?
I think he's gonna go with Mithrax to work something out, to do a quest or something.
Okay.
Get our supplies back up and running.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And you owe Ainsley quite a bit of money from doing those too.
Two bounties.
Yes.
That's what she said.
So,
hell, if there's a bounty, if Ainsley wants to do one,
well, she doesn't have to do it. You owe her
me
though.
for.
She doesn't have to do it.
Can Archimedes come with me at first? I mean, it'll only
You
take
just have
me
to
like
give it
an
a month.
hour with Archimedes flying over.
I guess I'm what?
Sure,
Or like
why
what?
Sure.
Unless he gets killed again, and then we'll know
28?
where he is.
Yeah, almost 3 grand.
Yeah.
Gold. Yeah.
So, if I
What's
gotta,
Ainsley doing?
I'm gonna leave her basically just wandering town for today. I'm not gonna have her go off on her own for today.
Okay.
if anything,
I mean, that's basically what Rosetta is doing.
Yeah, like I said, I'm leaving her NPC-ish today.
Okay.
Just because I don't have current plans for her. I have plans for her, but it's not end goal.
With this.
Yes.
The dice are not rolling for this one today.
So are you looking for Brotherhood specific quests or bounties or
You could look for bounties.
what do you want to look for?
Well, we can do a bounty. We can try doing a bounty if anything else like that. Try to get that squared away really quick if
Yeah.
anything.
see if we can find a very, well, I don't know. And the higher the bounty, the more dangerous.
Yep.
So if we find a bounty of one for like 10,000 gold, I don't know.
Well, I said most of the average bounties, like, tracking down like a thief or, going after somebody like supposedly like, like shot somebody's dog, someone like that or whatever. They're usually around like 1,000 gold for a bounty. So
So technically it's going to be 2 or 3 bounties to cover up what I owe Ainsley.
Yeah, that's fine. Might as well get our group situation fixed first, and then we'll start earning up for the entirety then.
Yeah. Okay. See if we can take a few bounties.
We'll
At
introduce
once.
it. Yeah, we'll introduce it back to the group, and then we'll just, we'll,
See who.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
wants to the next day.
Yeah. It'll keep us busy.
And then it'll plan, and then I can plan what am I gonna do with this town in just terms of destroying it. Apparently that's what I
as long as you admit that, just saying.
do.
First step to realizing you have a problem is to admit there is a problem. Just saying.
Thanks.
Just saying. You're welcome.
Hey, at least I gave you your chaotic character. He goes around destroying some stuff.
You're welcome.
You did want something like that. You're like, where's my crazy bird?
Yeah.
It's a little
I
bit
don't
of
have
that.
an edgelord though, which is sad. Sad.
Ever since I was abandoned on the streets, I had to fend for myself.
That's kind of you. Your character's just more chill than that.
Okay. So my question to you is, do you want to go off and do these alone or do you want to do them together? Because I'm going to let you know the bounties based on difficulty level.
Probably would want to do it together because we would not want to split the group. I know she wants to do her.
Honestly, it will take me like an hour or two with our communities covering more ground.
Yeah, we'll get a couple of bounties and then see which ones we accept. The group wants to accept and everything.
Right.
Yeah, borrow your water.
Like, did I take? Yes, I did take my happy pill. Lots of tea. It's basically off-brand Prozac.
Oh.
So that's why it's a happy pill. For anyone who stole my happy pill, I hope you're happy.
Bastard.
Well, there was a day where I lost it and I couldn't find out where it went. I'm like, someone steal my happy pill? I'm not happy. Damn it, Tony. Like that was
Because I found like a YouTube clip or TikTok or something.
It was a joke.
And,
It was a meme.
and the guy was just like this. It's like, someone stole my antidepressants. Whoever you are, I hope you're fucking happy. It's like,
I'm sure they are.
Hope you're fucking happy.
I mean, I got a therapist now. Now I need to find a time to go back to my psychiatrist. It's gonna take a little bit.
Go away. The fucking ads. Can't read.
I know, right?
Go away.
Similarities are
Yeah.
are
They're pretty close. No, they're pretty different.
I forgot these were spicy.
wasn't like,
Because you can see the difference.
oh yeah, yours
Yeah.
is way, mine's is second.
Yeah.
I know why I don't eat them.
I forgot they were spicy.
They're good.
After setup cake.
Will you cheesecake?
What will you give me for it?
The satisfaction that I won't tickle you today.
Cuddles.
I said, I'm afraid that you already did that.
Not a whole lot. So I'm not cute.
No, I mean tickles. You already did that one.
Oh, yeah, he already
So
did
that's why
tickles,
You
so-
can't say you won't because you already did.
Mhm.
So.
That's my street name. Donegan Tickles. You're like,
You're like, what?
Okay. I have.
if you know where I got the name from, I'll give you cookies.
I wish I did. I'm just starting to blank and just watching
What's
me
it
all.
Donegan Tickles.
Spy Kids? Yes!
I was like, is he for real right now?
Because it wasn't.
I thought it was
wasn't
Giggles.
Tickles. It was Giggles.
Yeah.
Donegan Giggles, and I'm like, what? Even when I was watching Spy Kids for the first time, I was like, what kind of fucking name?
Was
is
that the first one or the second? Yeah, with monsters, the realm of monsters or whatever.
No, the monster. The Monster Island.
Monster Island. Where they stole his children's.
Donegan was actually in the first one as a fluky.
That makes sense.
He was the one that said, touch it. Anyway.
Just like,
Anyway, I have 3 possible bounties for you.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, as if you want to potentially do all 3 of
So
them.
if you're waiting for me, then
So we have a troll that has stolen some chickens from a farmer. We have a cyclops that, what did I have him do?
I accidentally wrote Cyclops.
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 He has been terrorizing the main road with the travelers going past, like ambushes, that kind of thing. And there is a stone giant that lives in the mountains who keeps hurling rocks down at the town.
Stone giant.
Wait, didn't you throw Orange just
I'm
said, oh,
sensing
this town.
some Frozen 2 vibes there.
I literally just pulled up. I did a challenge rating 5, a challenge rating 6, and a challenge rating 7 monster. So,
Hold on. Hurling stones at the town.
At the
I
town.
thought you said nothing really is happening in this town.
Yeah, right?
nothing. This is just normal shit.
What was the Cyclops terrorizing with?
He's just like
ambushing
people on the main road, like
Okay.
attacking parties coming in and scaring them off, stealing their shit, breaking carts.
Matrix just sees that stone giant thing. It's like, hold on.
It's not the outskirts. It doesn't make it to the middle. Like, it's like it doesn't make it.
murdering
It doesn't-
people with massive
No,
rocks.
it's not murdering anybody. It's just destruction.
Okay.
If it's murdering people, it would be more important.
He
Like I
has
said.
problems. He needs therapy.
Yeah, so like right now, like it's like for whatever reason, you don't know why he's pissed
This
off.
might change our mind.
He's throwing
So,
rocks at it.
so what are the prices on each one?
It goes up for each one, so it's 1,000, 1,500, or 2,000. Gold, obviously.
Yes. Think we could do all three?
Like I said, it's your option.
So,
if you want
okay,
three, you
this
can
troll is
steal them.
stealing chickens. That's all he's doing.
He's stealing chickens.
So he's okay.
But the more chickens you steal, the less chickens and eggs there are for people in the town, which means
And then we got the Cyclops. All we have to do is just poke him in the eye.
No.
then you have a blind Cyclops rampaging people.
Well, we'll just turn him away.
We'll make him go around and around in a circle until he passes out, and then
Maybe he can chase one of us towards a cliff.
Oh, Lord.
And then the stone giant. I mean, hey,
Yeah, because you remember the layout for this town, right? Because they're the base of the mountains.
Yeah.
we should.
we're right here.
No, like she's talking about the actual layout of the town.
Right.
We had a map drawn for it.
No, we don't. Yeah, we didn't. We didn't get it. Shit.
Yeah, we did.
Did you pass it? Not that one. That's the.
That's all.
No, that was
That
Evergreen.
should be it.
That's the one.
Oh, this is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we came from the Shadow Pass. That was the big main gate.
Storm.
I was like, that should be it. I'm like, what you doing? I'm like, I know I drew one at one point. So remember, like, let me just hold it up for a second. So remember there's this quarry over here where they keep mining shit?
Yeah.
Where do you think he's throwing the rocks?
Oh,
Like they're digging shit out and he's like refilling the hole.
oh.
So it's not like damaging, it's just more of a what the fuck? Like,
It's like, yo, bro.
like we're trying to do something here and it's like, listen, I go, that's why it's like, I go, that's average shit. It doesn't, it's not harming the town, it's just more about like, seriously, now we gotta
It's,
dig out all this
a
shit.
major nuisance.
Yeah. Well, I said that's why it's a bounty. You said nuisance, but it's not killing anybody. It's just really like we gotta do this again. Like,
Yeah.
It's that. It's not killing anybody. It's just really like we gotta do this again. Like,
Yeah.
It's that. Yeah.
Okay.
Matrix looking at the bounties, it's like, well, we won't get all three done in one day,
No.
but we can just take all
Sorry.
three bounties, if anything else.
Yeah, and then we can pay 45. That can pay Ainsley back, and that can give us 50. And that can give us hell. You can keep the 15.
I mean, we'll divide it among us, the remainder, but
Right.
yeah, fuck it, let's just grab all three then.
If Rose,
Yeah, we'll do-
Rose is willing to go with. She just wanted to scope out and see if Balen is actually here or if he's doing something else.
Or find a hint, I'm guessing.
Yeah, or find a hint of if he's possibly around the area. So she's
And
basically
you wrote all three bounties down, right?
Mm-hmm.
she's basically gonna walk around the town, looking around areas, and she's asked Archimedes to kind of fly overhead a little bit and look at and see if he finds anyone that looks like Balen or looks like anything that hurt him.
So,
Okay.
so like them. I
Go
guess
ahead and
we
roll
can-
perception.
I guess we
You're
can
looking
always
around.
do the chicken one first because
Just
you
do
know,
you do
food's
roll
kind of
perception
important
for
around here
Archimedes?
first.
And the troll's
Yeah, you can.
possibly the easiest out of the three.
Tony, roll perception for Archimedes.
Oh, right.
Because he's looking around the town with Rose.
15.
8.
Okay. Looking through the town, like I said, you see like a lot of just like
The
talking people out
Cyclops and the
about,
Stone
just
Giants.
doing their average daily thing.
The stone
Um,
giant is ruining
While you're
production,
looking through,
but the Cyclops is
the
hurting
different like
who
people
are-
in the town, you do spot,
Yeah, I say we could do the cycle.
Radmore, who was one of the dwarves that was at the
Stone
meeting.
giant last.
And you
That
also
one's gonna be
do,
tough.
see Cleaver at
'Cause
his
that one-
job.
'cause
He's
how
working
am I
at
gonna-
the, in the
I mean, sure,
shop,
but
chopping up
fists are
stuff.
strongest as wood,
Um,
but punching rock.
The tanky
It
I guess
hurts
I'll go up
after a
to
time.
Cleaver
So we'll probably have to use spells
and be
to
like,
take that thing.
hello, my
down.
friend.
He's usually in the middle of like, like pulling the, different meats together and he glances over, he's just like, hello, and he just chops.
Is this a bad time?
Nope.
Yeah, you probably hear two different people's voices every time he speaks. It's
Yeah.
like, hello. No.
Have you seen Balen? Not at all? Not since the last time you saw me?
He's like, nope.
Can you let me know if you find him? Or if you see him?
Yeah, he kind of just nods and
Stop. She's gonna kind of get close and be like, is he the person I should be worried about?
For her prediction and everything. So.
He just kind of like tilts his head. He's not really sure.
You don't know who. Okay. Well, thank you, my friend. I will talk to you again soon. Just keep an eye out for him. He has blue hair, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Archimedes looks at the Kenku and just like, just like trying to keep an eye on him. Because I just found out that owls and ravens don't have a mutual hate for one another.
I could think that when
They're both
Like,
very
it's
smart,
okay,
and they both
Archimedes.
understand why they should hate each other.
I could think that Archimedes is on like.
By the way, the next
Is-
expansion adds owl folk. That's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
I know, I'm excited.
I want to play an owl folk bard. That sounds ridiculously fun. Sorry, random, but it just sounds fun. Also, a rabbit folk bard sounds amazing. Just a bunny hopping around playing a fucking lute.
I'm more excited for the reborn, the zombie of the group coming back. If anything else.
He would.
I can have like fluffy stuff.
Why do I keep eating these?
I don't know.
My mouth is on fire.
I don't know.
Congratulations, you're a Mexican now.
Have some kettle corn. There you go. That's not spicy. It's lighter. It's good for you. And kettle corn is healthier than some other types of corn. It's an evil bag. It is.
I think that's it. That's the sign telling you. It's like, I think you had enough for today.
This is when you start hearing the Saw theme. Do 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 do.
Just start ripping it. It's like, oh hell no.
Sarah, did you ever see my stupid ass Saw parodies?
No, because I didn't like horror films before, and I was
So what
scared
are
that it
we
was gonna be.
doing?
Oh,
Wait,
God.
I did see a couple
Okay.
with you and Seth.
Yes, and Cody.
Yeah, and Cody.
They were really fucking stupid.
They were. It was
What
entertaining.
bounty are we doing first?
We're doing the 12 first.
Since
trolls.
it's almost 8 o'clock and we're saying 10:30, so
So we got 2.5 hours.
All right.
Gimme.
I'm not an idiot.
I understand how Ziploc bags work, okay? I'm being childish or silly. Do not cut the Ziploc part.
No, I'm not trying.
Okay, you know what, fine, I'll admit, I'm the one that caused all this trouble, but at least I don't have issues opening a bag.
Excuse you.
Now you feel like impossible to grab.
Thank you.
No problem.
My mouth is just getting hotter and hotter. It's getting more and more frustrating. I'm like, gosh
All right,
darn
did
it.
you even pull these apart at all? Because this was
Here, I know you wanted
impossible.
some of this.
What am I doing? All right. What did I throw?
So which bounty are we making first?
We're doing the troll.
Okay. I was like, Jesus, people.
You said the other one I saw was
The
Ragmore.
Yeah, Ragmore.
So we'll go over to Ragmore and go, hi.
Oh man.
He's just kind of like walking down the street. And he just kind of stops. He's like, oh, hi. Didn't recognize you there. He's like, you got some new stuff going on.
I I do. Yeah, we just came from home.
Jesus! Oh God!
We'll talk about it a little bit at the meeting in a couple weeks, but I wanted to know if you've seen Balen around. I haven't seen him in a while.
He's like, Balen? He's like, nah. He goes, he usually doesn't stick around long. He usually just comes and goes as he pleases. He's a busy man, you know.
How so?
He goes, he's one of the top silver tongues. He goes, he's in everything.
I see. Are you close with him?
He's like, no one is close to Balen.
Roll for insight, I guess, just in case. 18.
Nope, not lying. He's telling the truth. He's pretty much just, nonchalant, just, giving, free information. Doesn't see the point because it's a crowded city, no one's listening, so.
Okay. Well, can you let me know if he shows up? I just need to talk to him.
Yeah, he goes, he might come to the next meeting, we don't know yet. We don't know if he'll be there or not. He goes, but you can always see if you can talk to him then.
But he knows about that meeting? Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see you probably around. We'll be here for a little while.
He's like, awesome. He's like, glad to see you back in town. He's like, enjoy your stay.
Thanks. You too. So I guess she's just gonna come back. Insight now.
Okay.
My plan is coming according to plan. My plan is coming according to plan.
I need to be an NPC.
I'm okay.
Well, someone else needs to start eating these.
We'll eat them, but just not now. I'ma just put these over here.
Thank you. By the way, the kettle corn is actually good. I thought it was like caramel corn. I'm not a big fan of it.
No,
like,
it's
how
so.
it messes with your teeth.
Yeah, caramel corn is more sweet. Kettle corn is like just normal, like buttered salted popcorn, and then they just
With,
add
like-
a little bit of sugar.
Yeah, like
So it adds like a little
syrup or
slight
something
crust
on top.
onto it, but it's more salty sweet than caramel corn is just sweet.
Okay. Yeah. It's good. So she's gonna go back to finding Kenso and Mithrax.
Yeah, we're just chilling on the at the end, discussing and just screwing around with the papers and the bounties.
I wish I had a reason to use this. This is great. I was refreshing to get an NPC's name and like information for the person who put up the bounty control. And this one, it's a female mountain dwarf bounty hunter. It says she reacts violently to gloves. And then it says she needs help sabotaging a pie eating competition.
A what?
A pie eating competition.
A pie.
Oh my god.
It says sexual orientation is straight, relationship status is married and having an affair. Boy, I wish I had a reason to use some of this shit because that'd be hilarious.
Oh my god.
That'd be hilarious.
I missed something, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Well,
I was-
not campaign. It's
I was refreshing the NPC generator because I was just trying to get like a name, for the person who set up the bounty for the troll. So this one, it refreshed. Go back. No. It refreshed.
Damn.
It was a dwarf bounty hunter. It says she reacts violently to gloves, and she needs help sabotaging a pie eating competition. And then the relationship status said, sexual orientation said straight, and the relationship status was married but having an affair. I was like, I wish I had a reason for some of this
Translate
shit.
correctly?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Okay.
a pie eating competition.
What's that?
Can't you imagine her freaking room full of papers on how to sabotage that fucking thing?
I love the NPC generators.
You're like, and she's deathly afraid of gloves.
Then she reacts violently to gloves.
What the?
Yeah.
Get away from me!
So it's like my grandpappy was strangled with a glove.
Like this one is a hill dwarf minister. It says he's followed day and night by an inquisitive speaking snake. It says.
Inquisitive speaking snake.
Yes. And it says he can't keep a secret. He's more comfortable underground. Has a story about his god for every occasion. And it says he is always sharing his wisdom and occasionally quotes his father.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But it's just the snake bit is the thing that's like
what?
So this is what I sent the decorator for decoration. See that with that book, and then that or that kind of look off. And I have 3 different runners. I really like that one. Or just simple.
Yeah.
I want something like this in the back, but with an arch.
Okay.
And they're all at the reception, but
Right.
like from the reception, have that in the background,
Oh.
like where our table is,
Yeah.
and then have an arch similar to that or that. And then for the table, it's gonna be like this.
that
And
one is a
then
good
of
one.
these 3 kind
I
of
want to hear
runners.
this.
Nice, okay.
And then the chairs are
Hill dwarf juggler.
that with like that book.
Twitches occasionally from her right arm. Sporadically asks questions, and it says she seeks revenge for the death of her childhood friend who never actually existed. What the? That's like an amazing backstory. That is an amazing backstory. Yeah, this is friend. She never had a friend. What are you talking about? She's not all the time. Dude, it's not real. It's a imaginary friend. And you're like, what the fuck?
Just imagines that as a bounty, new adventurers come in. It's like, yeah, we murdered the guy, but he was very odd. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? He said he never heard of you before. It's like, I heard of you before. It's like he murdered my friend and everything else. It's like, and talk to a random person. So you guys just committed murder, huh? That person.
This one's obsessively in love with a mermaid and keeps her locked up in her basement. That's
Wait.
Anyway.
That's awful.
Anyway.
That's some
let's get
Skyrim
some
shit
names
there.
here.
We already got presents for the bridal shower.
Cool.
Oh, okay, let's get a name.
We now
here.
have a 40-piece silverware set and an iron.
All right.
It was on her registry, so my Aunt Mary, she's like, "There's more to come." I'm like, "Oh God."
Uh-oh. Yeah, you guys.
We don't have the room for all this stuff, but we're gonna kind of need this stuff. That's why I put it on the
Hey,
registry.
hey, that's heavy. You can
Okay,
fucking
so
throw
for
that
the
shit.
troll,
I think she got an ironing board too.
Okay. Okay.
Baron Smughorn is the one who's having all his chickens stolen.
Barris.
Barren. Smughorn.
Not Slughorn. Smughorn.
Smughorn. Look him up.
With an E at the end? Or no? And he said,
He's a farmer that's having all of his chickens stolen. Oh, good lord. By the troll.
Okay.
Do trolls
So-
have resistance to certain things, or
That I don't know.
so we gotta do some. We gotta do some research.
I know.
We gotta do some research.
Probably, but I mean, it's just a troll. It's not like horrendously bad compared to everything else we've fought.
well, who would likely have history on that? We can roll a history check to see who recalls what from. Hey Ainsley,
Well, okay.
she does bounties for all living guys.
Well, I was about to say, where first and foremost we can talk to the client, find out like at least a certain pattern first.
Oh God damn it!
So we're gonna go talk to the client first and get some.
She's like, hey, so I'm gonna roll history. I'm like, okay.
She rolled a 1!
It's like, so Ainsley, do you know about trolls? Huh?
She's like, I've heard of trolls.
Never fought one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. God damn it!
So Ainsley, we got a bounty for a troll.
I poked myself in the head with a pencil. Let's all do that then. Jeez.
Did they get that right where they told me? I did a sleep study, okay?
I know that. Okay. Anyways, Ainsley, so we have this bounty for a couple of bounties that we're planning to do. And would you like to join us for the for this one? Troll stealing chickens.
You have said that you wanted to do a few bounties to repay.
I said that you could do a few bounties with me.
So yeah, maybe it should be us.
Well, I know, but I'm always gonna ask because, you know, maybe she wants to, maybe she doesn't, you know? I'm trying to make sure our NPC is at least entertained in their own way.
Oh, she's entertained, I promise.
Lisa, like, if you want her to come with, she'll come with. I'll say that.
Think we can handle it ourselves?
I think
Oh
we.
God, I hope so. If not, we're gonna have
It's only a challenge rating 5.
So come on, let's do this.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are what?
We're
level
an
now?
8.
Yeah.
8?
Yeah, we're level 8.
We can handle this.
Yeah.
Hell, like, what was it?
With
The
3
owl
of
bear?
us.
Yeah, a dire owl.
A dire owl? We did not get hit once. No one got hit.
Stop! The last time someone said that, she threw a young dragon at us.
We're gonna be facing a troll. We're gonna be facing something anyway.
Anyways, Mithrax is more just walking on ahead to go talk to the client.
Okay, I just tossed it and it landed at a 19.
Stop tossing
That's not fair.
I swear, one of those wings
told
are
you.
gonna snap.
Big twisty. Big twisty.
Yeah, they go all the way around. Well, I know one does for sure.
I'm so afraid it's gonna snap.
It's twisty. I could do anything. It's twisty.
Yeah, it's on.
That was on clearance.
Oh, yeah.
It was what, $3? $5?
I love the fact that the figures that you bought us became paperweights.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, we're eventually gonna have to fight humanoids, and I figured instead of using the actual coins, we can actually use the humanoids. So,
We used them for the battle with the shadow. We had the NPC merchants.
but anyways, Mithrax just sees these two bantering and is just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to the client. I'll meet you guys when you're done bantering over there.
Well, I'm going with you because I gotta do this. I have a debt to pay.
So, on one of the edges of the town, like you get to like the farming area, where, the bounty listed him being, you find the name of his farm like at the beginning of the mailbox. So you up to the farm, and there's a guy out front. He's got several large,
Hoops.
Yeah, I guess like several large like chicken coops, but they're all like separated into the sections.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got like a couple like other animals scattered, like a donkey, a couple goats, a couple sheep. But you can tell like he mostly gets his income from chickens. It looks like 'cause he has a lot more of them.
Yeah.
However, he has like probably like 3 large like chicken coop areas with places to roam in between. But pretty much there's like maybe 10 or so scattered in the first 2, and then there's like probably like 100 in the last one.
Okay. So, seeing this, Mithrax is trying to find him, if anything else, to talk to him about this.
Kenzo's looking around.
Perception? Okay.
He keeps turning the camera, but he keeps turning it and then having this almost be on the side. You gotta watch where the stand is too.
Not that good, but an 11.
Yeah, like glancing around, there's not really, like I said, there's not really any like people on the farm. It's mostly animals right now. But you do see, what looks like at least a humanoid figure, like towards the end of one of the coops, like by the fences.
And Matrix sees him and is like, guys, I think that might be the client for this bounty.
Alright, let's go look.
Yeah.
Nat 20. Of course I see it. I thought we needed to do a perception.
You can roll perception if you want.
I think that's
Well,
what
it was a nat 20.
Yeah, then okay, if it's a nat 20, then you would see. Yeah, it's a dwarf. He's at the edge of the.
That's a waste of a nat 20.
He's at the edge of the fence right there, but you can see like he's kind of like he's hammering away at the fence.
It's dwarf.
Just. Excuse me, sir.
He's just hammering away.
Oh, que la madre.
Yes,
Are you Baron Smuggler?
And he keeps hammering for a few seconds, and he's just like, what?
Are you Baron?
And then he finally turns around all the way, and he's like, yes, how can I help you?
We're pulls out the paper for the bounty. We're here in response to your bounty.
Yeah,
I was
we're
like-
here you're having a little troll trouble.
He's like, oh, thanks the gods. He's like, I'm tired of repairing these damn fences. And he just kind of like hammers the fence one last time, and he kind of tosses his hammer down. He's like, these damn trolls are a menace.
Trolls, plural? How many trolls are there?
He goes, I hope it's one. He goes, look at all my chickens. They're all gone.
Starts looking around and everything else.
Trolls are
Just
pretty
feathers
big.
everywhere.
Well, I said, usually there's about I usually have about like 400 chickens. He goes, you can see, they haven't gotten to that fence yet. He goes, but you see the rest of them, what they left me? And like I said, there's only about 10 in the other two coops, so.
It's like, right. Around what time do they usually come around, if anything?
He goes, I try watching during the day. He goes, I don't see anybody. He goes, but I always wake up and there's always less chicken. He goes, so I guess sometime overnight.
All right. Would you care if we stick around for the day and then at night we patrol and deal with the situation?
He's like, no, that's fine. He said, he goes, the reward for that I'm giving you is basically all the money that I have left from, basically selling what I have left of my eggs. He goes, so anything I can get back so I can actually buy more chickens will be helpful.
Right. Yeah. We'll take care of the situation then.
Do you know what kind of trolls they could be? No?
Do you know anything about trolls?
He's like, other than the fact that they terrorize my chickens, no, not much.
That's not really a good thing to be asking. do you know anything about trolls? It's like, you people are here to hunt kill trolls, and you don't know anything
we
about them.
fought some pretty crazy shit, so...
Yeah, but at the same time, it's a good question to ask too.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for your time. Do you guys want to maybe go that way and see if we find any trolls that are sleeping? Might make it easier to kill them.
First, where do the trolls come from? What direction? From the woods?
He kind of just he looks over at the different pens and stuff, and he goes, well, you can kind of see a path. Go ahead and roll perception. I want to see how much you guys can actually read well, actually, it's probably more survival because it's tracking.
Die is freaking amazing.
It's probably more survival than perception because you're trying to track.
So, survival?
Yeah.
Okay.
A 10 for me. Not doing well this time.
23.
Okay, so between the Rose and Kenzo for sure, like I said, you can see it's light prairie grasses that head back towards the woods, but like I said, you can definitely see a trampled down patch. It's not well worn, but like I said, you could definitely tell something large was walking through there.
I say let's go that way. Catch them off guard.
We can at least.
Because if we wait until they come here, then they're going to start stealing more chickens or break his fence again, and he's going to be even more pissed.
If we can't find them before it gets dark, let's come back here and
At least-
start
yeah.
patrolling.
At least if we come back, then we'll wait at the edge so that if we do engage into a fight, we're not doing it on his on any more of his property. If
Right.
anything else.
Right.
All right. We'll
Plus,
be,
we have 2 other things we gotta do today, so,
Yeah.
or this week.
So let's get this one going.
all right.
Alrighty.
So, fear not, Baron. We're about to take out those trolls.
Says the monk.
That's the me talking.
Right? And he's just like, oh dear.
We'll hopefully be back, sir.
Walking down the path, like I'm assuming we're walking down this path, and it's just like Matrix is just like, it's been a long time since since the 3 of us have actually done a mission without Ainsley.
Yeah, it's
That's how we
since the beginning.
started.
Who'd have thought that we'd be? First we were hunting wolves, now we're hunting down a damn
Speaking
troll.
of which,
And I broke your hands with that kick.
speaking of that first one, she takes out her bag of tricks. Mwah! Come on, Betty.
Two. It's a badger mole.
It's a giant rat. It's okay, buddy.
But rats are cute.
There.
They
It's
can be-
okay, you little fucker.
I'm not thinking about street or city rats. I'm thinking about domesticated.
It's giant rat.
A giant domesticated rat. They're fluffy.
Rodents of indigenous size? I don't know.
I rolled a 7, which is the average hit points. It's literally the same freaking thing.
Use them as bait.
I mean, it's kind of what I was thinking. If he's a giant rat, he's probably close to the size of a chicken, maybe a little larger.
My buddy, my friend.
I'm gonna have Archimedes back at with Ainsley, just giving her
giving
trouble.
her trouble. Yeah. My buddy.
The giant, it says, it says a giant rat is the size of a small dog.
Oh, okay.
It's about the size of a chicken.
My
So a
buddy-
chihuahua.
Yeah.
It
Like
says, it's smaller, weaker than a mastiff, but with higher HP. It says about 2.5 to 3 feet long, minus the tail, and about 30-ish pounds.
Quite a big boy.
That dark
So, like,
vision
my
to a
friend
60
used to have,
feet,
he used to have
passive
a pet
perception
rat.
is a
Sit
10.
around my shoulders.
Keen
and go back and
smell, the
forth,
rat has
back and
advantage
forth.
on wisdom,
And
perception,
She was really
charm
sweet.
that rely
Like if you
on
were to hold her
smell,
close, she would lick
and
your
they have
nose.
pack tactics. It has advantage
kiss
on
your
an
nose,
attack
and I'm like,
roll
oh my
against
God,
the
it's
creature
It's like,
if
no,
at
don't bite
least
me.
one
I
of the
know,
rat's
it's like, oh my
allies
God,
is
this-
within 5
I never,
feet
like, because
of the
all my life I
creature.
thought rats were, like city
And the
rats. were
ally
bad
is
and everything. Having
incapacitated.
pet rats, oh my God, they're so cute. Oh my
And
God.
apparently they enjoy being tickled.
Oh, they do.
They do. They also can pee down your back, which is not fair.
Oh, they poop on your shoulders too.
Yeah, that too.
That's happened to me.
I babysat my cousins who had 3 rats, and they wanted to play. And I
Very
let
adorable.
them climb on my back and pee on my back. I was
So
fine
I'm
with
guessing
petting
you're gonna
them, but-
use your rat to track, maybe?
or weed it out. We'll see.
They have good sense of smell.
Yeah, they have keen smell.
They got big whiskers too.
You know what a troll smells like, buddy?
Twitch, 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 twitch. Just all the whiskers twitching.
If you smell anything funny, try squeaking really loud or running back to us, okay?
What's its intelligence?
Yeah, I should probably check that. Never
I think we don't
mind.
actually understand you.
It's a 2,
I mean,
and its modifier is a -4.
last time, like, it could probably take, like, basic instructions.
Track the scent.
Like, go, find,
Go find
Scent.
scent,
Troll.
and come back.
Well, we gotta wait. We should. You should have him look around the the chicken coop. See if there was like maybe scents of the troll.
Well, we already found the traps, so we know the trolls have been going
Well, I'm just
around.
saying like to get a sense of them because I mean, could you get a sense of them off their prints?
I guess I could.
I mean, that's how general tracking usually
That's how the
goes.
tracking works,
Buddy, you wanna smell cages? Smell silly thing? Track.
And then that's a perception check, but this is relying on spell, so you're gonna get the advantage on it because it's the king spell.
Okay.
It is the king's smell.
That didn't do shit. I got a 1 and a 3.
It's better than my 1 and my 2 last week.
Right?
It's a wisdom plus 0.
Okay.
So it's a 3.
So he's not really picking up much. I don't know if he just doesn't know, like, can't figure out the right smell to zone into, or if he's more distracted by something else.
How about we walk closer to the forest while following the track, and then maybe it can pinpoint out the smell. Maybe the smell of the chicken coops mixed with everything else is distracting the scent.
I can't even kill it. Let's go.
Alright then.
Okay.
For, a good aligning person, she likes to kill things.
She's neutral.
I'm neutral. I'm not good yet.
Just say.
Sarah, I think you're evil.
Right.
I honestly
So you
think you're an
follow
evil.
the path towards the forest. As you guys get to the forest edge, like I said, the path gets a little bit harder to figure out, just because it starts mixing with the normal, like, forest floor debris kind of thing.
Okay.
So, is there any knockdown trees?
That would be perception.
Knockdown trees.
That's a nat 20.
20.
What is it?
Nat 20.
Okay. So Kenzo can't see anything, but everybody else can. Like I said, looking through the tree line, they don't like substantial like broken trees, but you do see like a lot of like broken limbs on like the lower ends of the branches, heading off towards the left.
Ketzel, we're going this way.
So Kenzo looks and sees. He's like, yeah, that looks fair. That looks like, could be that way.
Ainsley would be enjoying us trying to track a fucking creature down.
Ainsley would just be rolling her eyes before anyone else sees anything. She'll just keep going.
We're going this way, okay?
So you guys even try. Come on. Let's go.
So after about, after heading down for about 15 minutes or so, this is advantage. Hold on. Okay, that's still helpful. But after traveling down a road for a while, you get about 15 minutes down the road, you start to hear some grumbling and some almost snoring kind of sounds coming from over by the tree line.
You smell anything, buddy?
Just like Matrix is just like,
You got a nat 20. Although I'm sure if we're hearing some grumbling sounds, it's probably not going to be too hard for that one to be spotted.
Yeah.
But you got
So
a nat 20.
everyone just goes quiet.
it's like quiet. And just we hear that the grumbling and everything else.
Is
so
it like a snoring?
Yeah, so it's like a grumbling kind of sound, it almost sounds like snoring.
moving closer.
Let me take the lead. I got the elbow boots.
Go ahead.
They won't be able to hear me at all anyway. For stealth.
Okay.
16 plus 7. 24.
Okay.
So yeah.
So stealth-wise, you're fine. Are you just walking straight, or are you trying to do a circle? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, just walking straight, just walking towards the noise, just keeping
Probably
cautious.
should have gotten advantage on that.
Just keeping cautious.
For stealth.
Just wanted to get
you probably
eyes on
should've
the
gotten
troll
advantage
that's
too.
making a noise,
With
or
his
if
boots?
it's a troll.
Okay. Just walking straight directly towards the sound. There are some bushes and stuff that you can hide in and look through or whatever. There is a troll. It's asleep leaning up against a giant boulder. And it's kind of stirring in his sleep.
So it's just like
Everything
Yeah,
else like that.
stirring.
He's
so-
got the hiccups from the chicken feathers.
So, what do you see over there?
What troll?
Kenzo rolls perception 16
For what?
22 for see if there's more trolls.
Just one.
Okay, just one.
Just the one.
So he looks around and then he just like, just
1 second.
like, no, just one. Only one.
So we'll sneak up.
just.
If you guys are gonna be sneaking up, you gotta roll stealth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Please.
And then technically, you would be at a disadvantage
'Cause you're
because of your
armor. Just made it to a 10 with the +2, so it's just like
14.
just hear the sink. Just looks over and just sees your armor.
He's like still starting to sleep. You can tell he's not in a deep sleep, but he's not fully awake yet either. But like he's starting to, he's not more aware of his surroundings, but he's not fully awake.
Okay. So then I'm assuming we got close with Kenzo.
Like, one troll. I see that. He's about to wake.
I guess perception to see if there's any chickens around.
Why?
Oh well, like feathers, like remains of.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
Well,
there are.
and like if there are any living chickens left that we can maybe bring back, because he might be happy about that.
Yeah, that would be good. I'll do the same.
13.
9.
You definitely see a lot of feathers. He's got feathers kind of like all kind of bloody and matted to his chest. There's some on the ground, some in the trees.
Probably some in the bushes in front.
Right. There's kind of pretty much
It's a chicken massacre.
there's pretty much random feathers everywhere. You look.
Random,
No,
live.
wings, heads,
chickens.
legs.
No, not. The pieces are gone. Just the feathers.
Okay.
He's eating all of
He
it.
eats everything.
Well, we found our problem.
Right.
So I guess should we all just attack at the same time?
I think we should. Because he's just about to wake.
So I got my long sword. I'll use 2 hands to hit the long
Well,
sword.
if you're guys are gonna attack him first, we're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay.
Just because
And my rat.
that will be easier.
Okay.
15 for me.
Not doing well today, are we, buddy? 7 for me.
19.
Of course, your initiative would be the best, if anything.
Well, I got +3.
I
too.
have 15 for me and 3 for the rat
I'm still better than a rat today.
today.
They're dirty.
Today.
Right.
And I'll put the troll at the end, obviously, because.
Today.
He asleep.
Today.
Oh, by the way, Ainsley took the improved initiative feat. Her initiative's now +9.
That means she gonna guarantee to go first unless one
Except
of
the last
us.
time she rolled a 2. With what? I'm like, yeah, I just got improved initiative. Cool, fucking 2. That's fucking helpful. Okay, so you're going first.
All right.
So you see a sleeping troll. What do you do?
Well, first,
I'm gonna move our
I
camera.
gotta put on the music.
I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, then we gotta make a troll. So
He's listed as a large creature, so it's a 10 by 10.
So, oh, yeah, so.
5, 10.
Yep.
And then if you want to draw, he's sleeping against like a big rock. He's kind of just.
He has a
Can't
full
we all
belly.
attack at the same time?
No.
For the first.
No.
This is how.
So each round is 6 seconds.
so quite literally,
I mean,
are
it's
attacking.
technically the same time, but you can't literally. If you all literally jump in at
Yeah.
once, you're gonna hit each other.
It's not like
Okay.
it's 6 seconds altogether. I do my 6 seconds.
No,
he does-
it's not even you 6 seconds. I mean, you, then you, then you, then him is 6 seconds.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's like
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Like
Like not even a quick second.
Right.
Pretty much doing it all at once. So
right, like the
yeah.
whole
Yeah.
round is 6 seconds.
Okay.
So like I said, I go, if you literally went at the exact same time, you clash into each other, and so obviously it's bad. But as I go, like I said, that's why like each round is taking like 6 seconds of real life.
Well, good thing you rolled for.
It takes
first.
you less than a second to punch him in the face. It takes him less than a second to slash with the sword. You know, that's what it's
So, make Rex got
that kind of thing.
his sword ready. Might as well try it out, if anything else.
Yeah.
I know the stats for Ebony is completely different, but I'm just gonna use the basic rapier stats since I'm not attuned to it, right?
No, he's gonna keep the same regardless.
Oh. Then I need to look that up real quick, since I have time before my roll.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be the same regardless. I don't think it changes. Yeah, the only thing that happens, is that it will talk to you.
He will talk to us.
Oh god, his sword talks to him.
Oh, sword.
2d. So it does an extra 2d6 necrotic damage then. Okay, I'll add that to the damage rolls.
So I guess we are still meeting this week. Even though my boss won't be there.
That's not, it's just that it's not technically sentient yet.
Yeah, that requires an attunement, which I still have yet to figure out how that goes. But we'll see, right?
Yep.
It's probably a way to do it.
See what
No
happens.
one's gonna know though. You're just gonna have to do it.
What do you mean, make us whole?
Is it Venom? Oh my god.
No, that was a reference to
It
Dead
whispers,
Space.
it whispers to
Go over
him
there.
to slay evildoers when it's attuned to him.
Yeah.
Wait.
I just love my
See,
Dead
if you were
Space.
attuned, you would know if Balen was an evildoer because he would tell you, you should kill this guy. You should kill this guy. Do it. Do it now. You should kill him. You should kill him now.
It's like, calm down, you bloodthirsty bitch.
But then you would know if you're attuned or not. But
Just, I could just see if he ever
You
gets
need to
attuned
try
and
to
he
use
just.
it on one of your enemies and see if that works.
Sarah, you clear. That was the first thing I ever thought of. You want to know where my mind has literally delved into thinking on how I should attune this? Maybe I should just nick myself a little bit to see if it requires a little bit of blood to attune to me. I've literally gone to that part of my mind where I've already tried to processing every possible attunement requirements. So I'm just gonna, before I finally do anything, you know what? Let's just test it out and see if it works. You know? All right. What you doing?
All right. So, if Kenzo would, should you just jump out and start just throwing fucking fireballs at it?
It's up to you at that
To do
point.
fire and ice.
I could.
It's gonna wake up very quickly and very angry.
Yeah. Maybe
Although, regardless of what you do, it's probably gonna do that.
oh yeah. Hopefully I can land both my blows. If so, I could probably do something. Okay, so get in the mood. Oh, please help me.
Oh, she's got more damage with her bow.
So Kenzo bursts out of the bushes. And then using his fire fist, he punches out a fireball towards him. So, since wait, I gotta pull up the.
Or 1d10 plus 3. This is 1d8 plus 2 plus
don't forget to roll
8.
something.
Okay.
You're fine, though.
Alright.
Savage attacker.
Huh?
Savage attacker.
Well, no, I mean, no. This is for damage.
Oh. I didn't know it was for damage too.
I gotta roll for damage.
Is savage attacker for damage?
It
No,
should be.
Savage attacker is for
I think
attack.
it's just, I just to hit. I
Yeah,
don't think
it's
it's
to hit,
roll
not for damage. But I only do 2 fire damage.
Okay.
Probably hit a thick spot, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, fine. Got the thing's attention.
you got an extra attack or something?
He
Yeah,
normally
he
has
has
2 attacks.
Okay.
So, the Kenso will perform. Well, first see if he can attack. 16. He will perform Fangs of the Fire Snake. So it'll be like water wave, but a snake of like a rope of fire, and he can whip it down.
Okay.
And that means reaches 10 feet. So perfect. Reaches 10 feet.
You have to be one more closer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
1 key point deals 1d10 damage. So I'm gonna be spending 2 key. Well, I spend 1 key point to do it, and then another key point for an extra 1d10 damage.
Okay.
That's a
The
10.
0 is a 10.
So 16.
Okay. And roll that.
Okay. I think I'm actually going to use my longbow. So I'll see.
Mm-hmm. See if you can get him in the face.
Yeah, you probably have to move to get a better shot.
Yeah, you gotta.
Because Kenzo's in your way at the moment. There you go.
And I'm telling my rat to come up and attack too.
Okay.
He's small enough to get around him. So I'm gonna like aim for his head.
A little ankle biter.
Yep. 7 plus 5. 12. No. And so I already told my rat what to do.
My turn.
Okay.
Okay. Need to expose the sword out. Goes up. Goes up into right here. And makes an attack with the sword. That is a 16.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see if this works. Alright, so 2d6 for the necrotic and then 1d8 for the actual slashing damage. That's 4 slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage. So just no wait, no, it's a piercing weapon, so
Slice.
yes. Pierce.
And you kill me. It's the rat's turn.
Bite him!
Well, he's got pack tactics. So he has advantage on attack roll against a creature if at least one of the rat's allies is within 5 feet. We're gonna do this. Gosh, damn it. Plus 4 to hit, so 14. Not gonna do it because it's the same I got.
So it's a 15.
Yep.
Okay.
We figured out a 14, 15, 16. I'll never figure out what hits and what doesn't, so.
Well, I mean, we knew we hit on a 15, but it's like, okay, but we don't know where the minimum is.
Me and my
damn it.
creatures aren't doing very well today.
So we have a 1/4 chance of hitting. Great.
So good. Wouldn't be a bounty hunt without some sort of fight.
Please don't fail me, baby.
Okay. So the troll's awake now. And he's just kind of like growling and just like pissed off, like what the hell is going on? He's just kind of like looking around the situation at first. He sees Mithrax is closest to him. So he's just gonna go ahead and just go to like slash at you with his claws really quick.
Turtles have claws?
Jaw.
Really ugly claws.
Oh. What's your AC?
20.
It hits.
Alright. How much?
We got 2d6 plus 4. 11 damage.
Okay.
He's gonna attack again with his claws. He gets multi-attack.
I figured as much.
Does not hit the second time.
So it's like, whoa!
And then the last attack he gets is a bite, which will hit. This is only 1d6 though. Plus 4. Which is only 5 damage.
Okay.
And then his turn deck.
What the?
Pissed. And he's like, what the fuck? And he starts laughing and biting and
Not nice.
Cancel.
Okay. Alright. So Kenzo is gonna cast another fireball. He's gonna cast another fireball.
We're up to 55 minutes on this camera, so we're gonna need to switch.
Actually, no, it's magic.
Oh shit, I got +8 for my spell attack?
My spell attack? Wow.
You have a high wisdom.
16. Okay, so.
This isn't when I go for the most part. I go, you guys are above the challenge rankings thing. It should be an easy fight. So
It should be,
Yeah,
but
this
we're
one should be.
but as this campaign has shown us, we're all a bit chaotic stupid at one point.
Right.
a bit. You're attacking with firebolt, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. How much?
2. Again.
And all of us, or just a certain?
So then his second
Attack.
attack.
This I picked up a rock and it turned out to be a dragon.
I just moved my
14,
intelligence. This is the best.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's gonna cast Water Whip. So it's a range dex save or 3d10 damage plus 1d for each additional key point spent. Will either pull the thing 20 feet closer or knock prone. So he's got to make a dex save.
And what is he rolling against?
My dex, right?
What's your saving throw? Right? It doesn't have a DC check on water whip?
Dex save or 3d10 blasting damage.
That's odd that it doesn't give you a dex, like a save counter on it. I guess it would be the key save DC, because you're using a key point. So it would have to be the 16.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. Because there's nothing else that lists it. It's not a spell.
It's against your key one.
Yeah, so then he has to...
Yeah, 16.
16.
Yeah, he passes. You rolled an 18, you got a +1.
Okay, I still hit though, but that means half damage. So he's only gonna take half the damage. So that's 3 d10s.
Is that a lion eagle?
It's a griffin.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Lion eagle and griffin.
18, 19, 21, 22, 11. So 11 water damage, and then Kenso takes a step back.
All good?
Suppose.
Yeah.
Alright, what was that?
Okay. Let's start
Already have my key puncher on.
with my bonus action, which I will cast. Spell slot work higher. I will cast it as a 4th level spell slot. Can you guess what I'm gonna do?
Does it involve a spiritual weapon?
It does.
Little Miss Private Army over here being able to summon little items.
Well, my rat's not doing anything, and I'm not doing anything. So what else should I be doing? When she gets mad, she summons her army. She puts it right next to her rat. None. I have to reread this. It's been a little bit. You can make a melee spell attack against it once you cast a spell. Okay. So, within 5 feet of the weapon, on a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Nat 20. Woo! So 1d8 plus my ability modifier, which changed recently, was 7.
And you can double that.
Oh yeah,
Well,
they did it a level 4.
Your
So
ability
it's-
modifier is +7?
My spell attack modifier
Okay,
is plus
because
7.
I'm like, your ability modifier should be that high.
No, my ability modifier is +4.
Well, so was it your spell one or was it your ability one?
Plus your spell casting ability
Okay.
modifier. So it would be 2d8 because I did it as a 4th level spell. Plus 7. Ah. 7, so 14.
Times 2?
Or
that
no,
one times 2?
no, it's 14 with everything.
Okay.
Okay. And then she is going to, because that was my bonus. What do I want to do?
Yeah, then you just have to get smacked.
What did you roll?
What did I roll? A nat 20?
No, for your damage.
Oh, I rolled a 7.
14.
But wasn't it supposed to be plus your ability modifier?
Yeah. So I rolled a 7. My ability modifier, or my spell attack modifier is a 7. That's what it's against.
So,
Here.
but you rolled a nat 20, so you can double that too.
Oh.
That's what I was asking. It was 14
okay.
was double.
I'm like,
Because I'm like, if you have a +7,
I forgot about
So
that.
you rolled a 7,
Yeah,
and then you
so
got a
it's
7 there.
28.
Okay.
Okay.
not
Shit.
bad.
That's because I'm like, yeah, like if you have a +7,
My
how did you roll
bad.
something and then get a 14? I'm like, that's
My
without rolling.
My
14.
bad.
That's how
I forgot
just
Nat
double
20
checking.
does that.
Sorry, I was just like,
When your
I was
DM
like,
wants
I'm
to make
doing
sure you
things
get all the
right,
damage
I'm doing
in.
things
Yep.
right.
I'm just like, it's 7 plus. She didn't roll anything. Like, what did she roll? I was like,
And you rolled a 7, right? And you said you got a 14?
and then she's like, and I had a 7. I'm just like,
Wait, you didn't add your modifier.
My ability modifier
Yeah, I was
is
just like-
7.
huh?
It's like, no, you gotta add this, then add the modifier, then times 2.
I was just like,
What level is Toll the Dead, or is that a... Oh, it is a cantrip. I think I'm gonna try to cast Toll the Dead. Once it loads. Okay. You point to a creature you see within range, and the sound of delirious bells fill the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any hit points, it instead takes 1d12.
don't worry about the wisdom savings throw.
Because
The
it's a
spell's
troll.
damage increases by 1 die when you reach 5th level.
Roll the 3 and has a -1 modifier.
So it's 2d12.
Don't even worry about it.
So just roll it and just think, yeah, I'm good.
Don't even worry about it. And the sad thing is,
Oh yeah, I don't
not
even have to
the worst
roll
stat.
for an attack.
Oh,
It
God.
just says he has to roll.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even
Just
matter.
grab your
Yes.
12s.
It's tied with his intelligence. Yeah, they're both 7s.
Oh, jeez.
Anything lower than a 10 on your base stat, you start getting negative modifiers.
But the reason why he beat up Mithrax so bad is his
Oh,
strength's
come
at
on.
18.
Oh wait, is that me?
Ah. Yeah, he is a big one.
I mean, he is a large creature, right?
17 more.
Okay.
Nice.
I got mad, I didn't get to do anything. And then I'm gonna tell my rat to keep attacking, obviously. And that ends Rosette's turn.
Okay. Mithrax.
Mithrax is gonna spend a sorcery point to turn this next spell into an ice spell.
Okay.
He's gonna use Ice Step instead of Thunder Step as a 4th level spell. So he
I
must
would have that
succeed-
too if we got freaky.
That's not a cantrip. That's a
Thunder,
spell.
oh, thunder step,
Yeah, not thunder.
not thunderclap.
You must succeed on a Constitution saving throw against 16. And it teleports me away so that way I can just don't get any more hits.
14. So no.
Okay. So he takes 4d10 plus 5 ice damage.
That is one.
17, 16, 26 plus 5, so 31 cold damage.
Okay.
And
So,
then just teleport away.
yeah. So he had 10 hit points left. So since you just tripled that, how would you like this to play out for him?
That was
I can just
easy.
I can just see like the troll. The troll starts to make an attack towards Mithrax, and he's just like, yeah, no, peace, peace. And then as he teleports, you just see Bolt of Thunder try to strike him. Just before it hits, turns to ice
only
and
got
just
hit once.
vanish.
Well, he got hit 3. He got hit twice. Well, yeah, twice out of 3 times, but
Well, he
he got a
to
bite and a
attack.
claw.
Yeah.
And you took a good chunk.
Well, you just basically have one turn. And then
It happens. But anyways, as the ice
Take
about
the
to
whole
hit, the lightning about to hit, he turns into ice and just vanishes. The troll's left just frozen right there, and everything else like that.
Gotcha.
So it's like, huh. Mithrax just looks over as he's standing next to Kenso when he teleports. It's like, huh, frozen troll. Just poor bastard's just frozen in place.
Okay.
my rat goes, gets like the hook stuck. Its tongue gets stuck to the toe. Don't worry, little buddy. 18, I killed him. You're free to go. What? He wasn't an idiot. Well, when I kill them, they don't die. They go back to where they came from. He didn't need to be there anymore.
Our cleric is getting a little more bloodthirsty.
He didn't need to be there anymore.
becoming a battle
He didn't need to be there anymore. Plus, he kind of got stuck. What are we gonna do? Wait for him to thaw out? No.
Well, we kind of do
I
need.
could cut his tongue off, but that would have killed him too. He only has 7 hit points.
Speaking of thawing out, technically we need to come back with proof that we killed the right troll. So we do
Oh,
actually.
god damn it.
So we kind of have to wait until it thaws out.
Or we
Or
could
you
just
could-
chop its head off.
I say you can just chop it on down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
It's all ice.
Yeah. It's all ice. It'll be a great sculpture. Plus then when the head thaws out, it'll fall
Well,
down.
look, why don't you do the honors of shattering him?
I mean, like, you can essentially, like, try to chop it and break it down. Like, if she has a long sword, we can slash through his head, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a rapier probably won't work too much, but
Yeah.
the long
Well,
sword or the...
Speaking of, Mithrax just looks at the blade after like doing a successful attack. It's like, speaking, nothing so far.
And so, for the record, trolls have regeneration. They're supposed to gain 10 hit points back every turn. Problem is, what stops that, and then that even when they die, they get back 10 hit points. So long as they're not negative 10, they will still come back from 0 hit points until they you know. What stops that though is if they take acid or fire damage during their turn. If that happens, it stops the regeneration process. So, thank you, Kenzo, for stopping the regeneration process for those to come around.
He just came out of the bushes and.
So since the fire is going on, we're gonna have regeneration. So,
Nice! Nice, my
for the
man!
record, like I go, and it like basically says the troll only dies if it starts its turn with 0 hit points and doesn't regenerate. So even if it's 0 hit points, it gets 10 back. Kill it again, 0 hit points, gets 10 back. If you kill it to -5, but it gets 10 back, it's got 5 hit points. So I mean, until it comes back with 0 hit points and it can't regenerate, it will just keep coming back.
So I essentially just froze him to death.
Right.
And then
It's like, because he hit it with fire both times first, it didn't regenerate any hit points. So,
Oh,
for the record, like I said, this could have been a very long fight because, you know, it could just keep come back.
Wow.
Yeah, we took
So,
care of
yeah, Kenzo then climbs up on the troll.
Check.
And then he starts hitting around the neck. Cracking. Crack. Climb over. Crack.
And then go ahead and just roll a dex check because this is what you're really attack with.
Oh my god.
It's gonna take me a while.
What'd you roll?
1.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can try again. You probably hit the wrong spot. You're like, oh, man. Damn it.
13.
Yeah, it's fine. I think like he's frozen. He's not gonna move anywhere. So I mean.
So yeah. Give me a second.
it's like,
It's colder than I thought.
it's like, I guess magical ice.
You should be
50.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
To see the head just.
And then
Oh,
just a solid stone, a solid chunk of ice.
well, we got our proof.
So start
There's
picking
a
it up.
troll in the dungeon! Or the cave.
There's a troll.
Back up!
Dex save.
For a dex save.
Because it's from
Acrobatics too. So 12, 13, 14, 18. So you just like half of it falls to pieces.
Sees fingers like. There we go. That's enough proof that we need. Why'd you make him go up on the head? Oh, for the hell of it. We got our proof.
Alright.
Why not use his head?
You can use whatever you want. Just gotta prove you kill.
Should have taken just the hand. Which there is a hand there.
Alright.
Alright, he takes the hand.
So as we're walking back to. Do we? That's actually a good question. Do we need to go back to
Well,
the?
I'd say we go back. Well, actually, first, chickens.
Actually, the
chickens.
hand is justified.
Are there any chickens left?
No.
No.
She would have checked.
So there's no chickens live. So we got to go back to Balen, let them know, and then we're gonna go back to the town
Yep.
where they.
For the Cyclops.
Yes. Because we're gonna have to find out about who posted
And then
that.
I'm thinking the next day we can try the stone giant.
Yeah.
Because
And then
they'll
just
probably start
write this down now, just in case we don't end the other one. It's 600 EXP each.
Okay.
Just in case we don't finish the other one, or if we do finish the other one, we're on time. So.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna do that right now since I.
We have an hour and a half.
All right.
I mean, it's a level 6, so hopefully we'll be able to.
Okay. So then we're walking back and we meet up with Baron. Anything?
1 second.
We may not make it till level 9
That's okay.
before the hand.
Well, we just gotta try our best.
I'll be surprised if.
We might get to 9 once we finish the head.
Well, we still have about 8,000 to go.
Yeah.
So we.
That's why I said, I mean, 8,000 is a lot of XP, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna go back to Baron.
Yep, so we go back to Baron.
Baron.
It's kind of a just thing to have a hand.
Yeah.
Rosette says as we're walking back.
It's a-
Since
yeah, it's
he
a fr-
stole,
Frozen hand.
won't be stealing from him anymore.
Yep.
Well, he's dead, but if
So,
he wasn't dead.
What's Baron doing?
Still repairing his fence.
Let me pull up country. Country.
Just hear banjo playing.
Take me home,
Alabama.
country road.
Oh, there we go. Countryside.
Oh, Baron!
And you just kind of, what?
Mr. Smughorn, we have something for you.
So, is he by a table by any chance?
No, he's fixing his fence.
Okay. So he just walks over, then he has a hand, and of course it's cold. So it's cold. It's a piece of ice. So he just kind of puts it on the ground in front of him. And
Took care of your troll problem.
He just kind of like steps back for a second. He goes like, you did! He goes, you found the troll!
He had
Yes.
feathers and blood all over him. We looked everywhere. There were no more chickens.
He's like, oh. He goes, well, at least my current chickens, I can, keep, breeding them and I hopefully recover, sometime by next year. So, but thank you very much. Yeah, I needed this, I really needed this to stop.
No problem. If you have any other problems with your with other creatures taking your animals, feel free to call us. We'll be here for a week or two.
Absolutely, because I will be sure to be in touch.
yeah, telephone us.
All right. And then I guess we would head back to the place where we got the bounty to get our reward. Then,
Yeah.
but bring a hand. That's gonna be
Yes.
our big time proof of anything.
So yeah, so just like playing cold potato with it. It's like dry ice. Here, you hold on to it.
I'm okay.
Oh, yeah, because you're from hell. Hell's cold.
Hey.
That was 1,000 gold for all of us. I'm guessing we're giving it right back to Ainsley.
Well, it's just 1,000 in total. That means
Right.
if we.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna give it to Ainsley to get rid of some of the debt, if anything.
And that's 1,000 divided by 3.
It's not a lot.
333.
Like 333.
333, yeah.
And then since we
And
started
then
the
what?
killing bowl, he gets an extra piece of gold. I said since you did the killing bowl, you get the extra piece of gold. Because it's 1,000 divided by 3 is 333.
So you got
plus
four.
333 plus 334.
Yeah,
So
so
you got-
we're giving it all to her. So, it's
So you got-
I still owe her like 400 gold.
I still owe her. Because I was up with the Cyclops. Oh no, with the Stone Giant. Thinking of giving all that to Ainsley.
might as well, right?
Yeah, that's two grand.
All right, yeah, we get the gold and everything else like this. Here you go. Give it to
300.
Ainsley.
Yep.
300. No, I'm putting in my 300 in there so that we.
Oh, so it's okay. So it's
so that you can pay her off and everything else.
So it's
I got some gold to handle. I can wait until the next bounty.
Okay. So free 4.
It's 666, bro.
I was trying to add in his.
667. It's
It was
333 plus
just
333.
one extra.
Yeah.
Just one extra gold.
Literally one extra because it's 999 plus 1.
367.
So that killing blow, man. You earn it. Just one shilling. So 667. Neighbor of the beast.
This
So-
one will be 500 each. If it's just us 3, we'll see.
So, where we're gonna go?
Let's meet up with Ainsley and drop off that gold first before anything else happens.
Okay.
And then if we feel up to it, we'll take a look at what's going on with the Cyclops thing.
So yeah. So Kenzo and everyone else, we head back to the inn. The inn? Is that where Ainsley is?
Yeah, probably. Like I said, she's been wandering around town all day, so we said probably by like around about now, she's probably back then. Probably just go downstairs and do something.
Okay.
Hey!
I can
Need
see
a
Archimedes
hand?
is just trying to like mess with her and everything else. It's
She
like,
keeps like, she's like, here, take it, go.
just tries to hunt
It's
it
like
down.
throws it over, just like, just go. Let me eat.
I'm guessing he's been giving you a bit of trouble, has he?
She's like, you need to feed that thing before you leave, you know? It's like a bottomless pit.
It's a bag of wonders.
Archimedes.
We got
Come on,
something for you.
I got something.
Do you eat troll? Do you want to try troll?
We got troll hand. Delicious.
If you're hungry.
If you're hungry.
Finger licking good.
God damn it.
I mean, we could have grabbed some ribs, but they were probably pretty frozen too.
Y'all don't want to eat troll.
Ribs.
Jesus.
Hey, if you have to do it, you have to do it. It was more for the, hey, we got something for you. I was gonna give her the gold, but you're the ones that came up with the can of the.
You were the first one to suggest. You know what? Go on ahead. Just give her the
Yeah,
damn
so-
gold.
Yeah, and Kenzo was just like, mm-hmm. Then just hands over easily the 666 gold.
Why are you not
She's
turning
like,
on?
oh, good thanks. And she just tucks it into the bag of holding on her pouch.
Part of the bounty. The troll was no problem.
So, do you want to join us with the Cyclops killing, or shall we? Or are you still gonna just lounge around?
It's up to you guys.
We'll probably need you for the stone.
For the stone giant, but for
Sure.
now, we should be okay.
Okay.
Alright. Over and starts like hopping over onto her shoulder, just like.
exactly is going on here?
Okay. Don't be too long.
I mean, the
Hold
paws
on.
are big, but the claws are sharp.
You're gonna order a little extra meat threats for babysitting and food.
Don't worry, I'm going to the bar and getting some fish over.
Now, I might suggest if we do a little short rest, because I need to regather my key points.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because I want to have like full key points when we get to that Cyclops.
Sure, that's fine by me. I'm gonna
I'm only missing,
Go to the
I think,
bar.
one spell.
go to the barkeep and just order just a pallet of like fresh fish, just
All
to
I
give it
did
to
was-
Archimedes.
I'm taking gold, really. When we
Think that'll be
get
fine.
out of
So
town, I'll roll
this
one of
area,
those.
so the area, to be rented indefinitely, the area in the tavern, or
No,
was
it's
it just
only
for that
for-
one night?
It was just
So
for
we're
that
into the
meeting.
meeting space for the one week, that
Just,
one night.
just
Yeah.
that. Okay, never mind.
So we're just in like a basic, like now we're just in the basic area.
Like the open in tavern part or downstairs.
So yeah, Kenso then let's suggest he's gonna say he's gonna go back up to the room and meditate,
Alright.
regain his strength.
Grabs
Rosette's
a plate.
going to just do a perception check first to see what's going on there. Never mind.
Never mind.
It was a 7.
Puts a plate of food, like, buddy, go ahead and eat this. Don't just stop annoying your friend over there. It's like, she just jumps
She's gonna
right
go
into
up
the
and
fish.
pray
Just-
because she hasn't prayed for anything.
Like literally the bowl is shaking.
It's like,
Oh, good lord.
So you see what I mean? Do you see this? So do you ever feed that thing?
yeah, I feed him. I just
You've
didn't.
seen it! You've been around us this whole time!
Yeah, I've been feeding him. I just think he's gluttonous. And he just looks up after I said that word, like, huh?
Like, I don't know what you mean!
It's like,
He's literally like playing with one of the rib bones from the
the fish.
fish, like,
I just think this thing is a killer. I think it just wants to eat. Yeah, it wants to eat.
we got our woods. We got little automatic fishes, like fish toys that have a catnip pouch in them, and when you tap them, they go. You just have to hit it hard enough. Yang likes it. I picked it up today, held it by the head, and then the tail was going. And he's going. Like trying to bite the tail, and he stops the tail and goes.
Yeah, you're such a.
I dropped it for him to start playing with it. He stops for a second because I have one of the like long thingies to play with. So he goes, starts going for that. I'm like, you need to play with him more.
Such a dork.
Yeah, he is. He's your cat. So anyway,
I'm waiting
that's
until.
fun for now.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting until you two are done with your short rest. I only spend one spell slot, so.
I just pray for an hour, so.
Okay. I only spend one spell slot, so I can just continue forward with it. So.
So yeah, maybe like what? How long?
Well, I just
How long
have
would a
to
short
remember
rest
your
be?
address.
4 hours.
4 hours. So yeah, 4 hours.
So I have 3 hours to do whatever. So I'll go back to Mithra and Ainsley.
Alright. Just watching as Archimedes finishes the full plate down and then just looks up at Ainsley and is like, okay, I think I can see the concern around here. He ate through that bowl like it was nothing. Just looks up, it's like, is there more food? Like, nobody. Nobody. You need to learn to slow down.
She goes, I don't know where he's putting it. She's like, he definitely needs more food. She's like, I don't understand, but there's something wrong with that
chubby
thing.
like Yang.
He hasn't grown chubby, that's the problem.
How are you going to fly?
Just looks
If
out.
you get too chubby, you're gonna struggle to fly.
It just reaches up.
That's right. We gotta start playing with you. She takes the piece of fabric back out and starts playing with it.
Starts messing about on the table. It's like,
Not to mention making marks on the table. It's like because he's
Well,
got sharp
she was
talents.
gonna do it on the floor.
Well, this is an end table.
Yeah, so she was gonna do it on the floor. I would assume most of those floors are either scuffed up or they're stone of sorts, so it's not gonna matter too much.
Maybe.
No, I mean, they're not like nice tables like these either.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
they're just
Yeah.
regular wooden tables.
Yeah.
probably had a few fights before, and you know, it's in a dwarven town. How much you want to bet that many of them probably stabbed a knife and
There's
said,
like
I challenge you to a drink.
of mug imprints all over the place.
So that's gonna be the biggest thing, if anything.
So yeah, after four hours.
Yeah, that's generally a short rest,
Yeah.
if anything.
Yeah, so then Kenso comes back
Why didn't you
downstairs.
do that for the other one?
Too big. I need a stronger light.
I could still do that. Thank you.
Yeah, it was just like
It was blinding
got a
me.
little bit of that light shining on. There we go.
Sorry.
For those of you who are wondering,
It's kind of cool.
Mithrax or Tony has glow-in-the-dark D20s, a little one and a big one.
Oh, is that what you're
So-
trying to do? You're trying to.
Mm-hmm.
See?
I could always do.
See? Yep.
And then. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But I need to get a stronger flashlight that'll actually keep them bright, because even when I do that, this goes away like pretty easily.
Yeah.
Okay, lights up. That's all I could see was the little glow.
Right.
Those are cool.
Alright.
So yeah, Kenso comes back downstairs, feeling rejuvenated,
Oh,
and then he
that's-
sees Archimedes just playing and eating and being.
You might want to get him another plate of food before we leave, because I just gave him a workout.
Hey, so we gotta do more babysitting.
Wonderful.
Mithrax gets up, grabs like, barkeep, I'm gonna need like
2 barrels of fish.
3 bowls of fresh fish. Is like, didn't you just order a Yes, I know.
It's
Just
my owl cat, okay?
it's my feline foul, please. It's
They're
like,
taking his entire stock of
Right?
fish.
That's like, it's not a coastal town, so I mean, they don't get a lot of fish in there often. So.
I know. That's why it's like, give it. I know.
Well, there might be some fish that are fed.
Well, he eats
frozen.
other things too. Seeds
Fish is
and
the-
berries, right?
Well, yes, but he just got fish. Do you really think he's gonna settle for less after that? 3
He
bowls.
will if it's what's there. Ainsley probably finished her meal by now.
Puts 3 down. He just sees it's like,
Oh, good lord.
Like,
Buddy, we'll be back hopefully soon.
he just starts eating. It's
That's
like,
all you get for the rest of the day, bud. Make sure it counts.
I swear to God, your Hool's belly's gonna grow 3 times when we get back.
I don't even know where he stuffs it.
He's a bag of mystery, that's for sure.
Okay, so probably
Let's go find.
afternoon,
So,
3-ish.
Yeah,
I don't.
actually,
I
you can hold the fort,
like
can you?
an hour for the
we'll be back tonight.
trolls.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Holy.
Yeah. Alright. So, Now, what's up for the Cyclops bounty? What's his name? Little girl.
Well, according to at least that, he's been attacking people as an ambush, so we'll find the first survivor or whoever posted this first. See if they see where in the where exactly, and just try to pinpoint him.
Yeah, what you gotta find.
It was originally posted. The bounty itself was originally posted by the town sheriffs. They were getting reports of missing merchants, damaged goods, broken carts, and even some villagers have gone missing. Just trying to do their normal runs back and forth for like delivery purposes. Some of them leave, but they don't come back. Or if they come back, they're missing things or damaged, and just they're having a lot of issues. And the last person that came back, they were able to find out that it was a Cyclops that was attacking them.
Alright, according to this, then we should go find that.
We should at least go to the sheriff's and find out where this part of the road is.
Right. So yeah, we'll go see the sheriff and then find out from there.
Is it a sheriff?
Yeah.
That posted it? Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go to the town barracks.
I don't think I had barracks set up.
I think you did.
I had it in the jail
at least
one. I
an
don't know if I did
office
here.
or something.
I don't remember if I did here or not.
Sheriff's office or something.
District.
Well, you had a few unnamed districts.
I know we
but-
had, like I said, the one in East Haven had a barracks because it was with the jail with more of like the fort
Yeah.
setup. I don't think I had one here.
I got an ice iron.
Okay,
It's got
so
a 10-foot cord.
Where the sheriff's.
It's gonna be in one of the northern districts.
Okay, so like District 5.
Yeah. And it's on the main road heading north out of town where most of the attacks are happening.
Okay.
Alright. So then we'll head over there, talk to the sheriff about all this, see where the attacks have been, and hunt us down a Cyclops.
Yeah. Okay, so
Let's get the fucker.
so let's go to the sheriff's.
Where are you? There we go. That sounds like a good, sheriff kind of name. Romcam Battlebeard.
I'm
What's
right.
his name?
Romcam, BROMKAM. Battlebeard.
Says it's a beard. When we arrive, it's literally just. Well, it's just a mustache. It's like, I think we've been misled.
Yeah.
Nah, it's definitely gonna.
He's definitely the black sheep of the
And
family.
it's like a full beard, but it comes down in 2 braids. At the end of the braids are warhammers.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mini little replica warhammers,
There you goes.
A dwarf, right? And he's a sheriff. Is he one of the top sheriffs? Or
I mean,
he's just a sheriff.
just
Just a
it
sheriff.
would be like a average police sheriff for any town.
So, just a reminder, next week we are not meeting for D&D. We have the bridal showers.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And we're supposed to meet with the DJ.
That's why I'm suffering through this 6-day stretch, because I have next Saturday and Sunday off. So
Oh shit.
that is why I'm suffering at the moment and trying to stay awake.
You have next Saturday off?
I don't.
But I'm helping my mom move.
Okay.
We gotta pick up stuff from the attic and bring it back here and all that fun jazz.
Okay. I was gonna say we can hang a little bit if you want.
You can help him. You can go and help him if you want to.
Help me grab crap out of the attic, but
Maybe. We'll
that's
see.
all I'm probably gonna do.
I have a meeting with the decorator at 6 p.m. on Saturday. And Sunday is the bridal. My mom's probably gonna make you do shit for the bridal shower. Probably. It's my bridal shower, so. And then we're supposed to meet with the DJ after, so. I know, I just wanted to tell her, don't you? Alright, so.
So we're heading over to the sheriff's place then, and walking. Wait, grab that one. I just realized that's a dwarf right
There
there.
you go. With a hammer in his hand.
Just,
What is that? It looked like
it's just me. Walk in. It's like we're looking for. So,
From Kim.
Battlebeard.
Battlebeard.
And you see like an older guy. He's got mostly black hair, but like just at the very front of it, starting to turn a little bit of gray. He just kind of looks up from his paperwork, and he's like, yeah, you found him.
Oh, we're here in response to the Cyclops.
And he's just like, okay. He goes, I don't have much information. He goes, all we know is that, and he just like starts going through his paperwork. He goes, they keep attacking people on the north side of town, and he just hands you a piece of paper. It's the most recent attack for the information about the most recent attack. The people that came back said that they saw a Cyclops as they were running away with their half-broken cart. They said, he goes, he attacks random times of the day, he attacks random people, attacks random reasons. He goes, we just can't track this thing down. He goes, but if you can do something about it, he goes, we'd greatly appreciate it.
We'll take a look. All right, we'll head over to there, and if we don't find anything before very late in the dark, we'll be right back then.
He's like, well, I hope so. He goes, because you won't be the first one that doesn't return.
I figured.
Hopefully we're not the last. And then
Hopefully we are the last.
Hopefully we are the last. Yeah.
It's like, rephrase that a little bit.
Okay.
Hopefully it won't be
I
our
guess we're
last.
heading to the north side of town.
Yep.
Perception checks or survival checks?
You can just do perceptions, because you wouldn't see anything on the road right now.
19.
14.
Same thing as him. 19.
Like as you're traveling out of town, as I go, it's about probably around 8 p.m. So like I said, it's still like
Evening.
it's like twilight evening, but it's not dark, but so it's getting there, but it's not dark
So it's
yet.
summer.
Yeah. It's I mean, you hear a couple birds, just normal foresty sounds.
Tweet.
Like I said, nothing crazy, but like I said, it's not like dead quiet, but it's not loud.
Okay.
Aw.
I guess we'll try to find the broken cart around here if there is one. Start from there, if anything.
Hoot hoot.
Wait, Rose. I know what you should do. You should shout out. You should shout out, help, my cart, it's broken.
Okay.
No, Mithrax, you should do that.
I'm gonna roll a furry animal for companionship.
Damn, it's just like, what the fuck?
Oh, you got one?
I got 8. I got 8.
You should shout out, help, my cart's broken. I'm just like, help.
I'm a damn
Oh,
in
wait, no, I
distress.
didn't
I'm
get-
all alone.
I didn't get Wolfie, I got Elkie.
Oh,
Even bigger fucking distress.
Elkie! Help! My elk! It's hurt!
my big, strong elk.
I can have him wait on the side.
God damn.
It is the side. It's 15 by 15.
I can have him wait in the forest.
It's 15 by 15.
That's the side of the road. You can have him like hide in the forest.
Oh my lord.
It's like the size of the trees.
Oh crap. Hold on.
And I'll admit, it would be very helpful towards the fight against the Cyclops.
2.
Assuming. Oh lord, I'ma just let her figure
I
this
think
out.
I'm gonna
and
need
I'll
to
walk
borrow
ahead.
some 3.
Oh my lord.
Trying to figure that
4, 5. I think that's it. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, that made it sad. 22, 23, 24.
Reggie roll a d20.
30.
I'm about to say like that. Oh motherfucker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Anyways, DM, while she's
49.
figuring that out, Matrix just
Ooh,
listening
that's
to
a good
this
one.
banter,
49.
just walks ahead and just tries to find a broken cart. I'm gonna roll my perception for that one.
49.
Kendra's looking at them.
18.
Like I said, walking along the road, like just kind of looking on off to the sides of the road, kind of thing. Off to the side on the right, you see like what you assume was probably parts of a broken cart. It's like splintered pieces of wood and like a broken not like a wheel, but like the cap that would hold it in place. You see one of those like kind of like cracked in half.
Do you see
Oh
anything?
Guys, I think I see something.
It's not like a whole cart, but it's like splintered pieces of stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna investigate
Okay,
then.
stay here. If you hear
So I'm
anything,
assuming just off to the side of
then
the road. I'm gonna
come
investigate.
this way. But how far away is it?
What?
How far away is this cart splinter thing?
Probably like 150 feet-ish
Oh, okay.
up the road.
Okay.
Not super far, but I
Yeah.
mean, not like,
That's not
it's not like a mile away or anything.
That's like 2 turns for him, so.
Yeah. Yeah, not like a mile or nothing. Like, it's relatively close because there's been enough of them.
16 for investigation. Just taking a look to see if I notice anything, I guess.
You're definitely been there for a long time, like probably several weeks. Most of the wood is like damping, like been covered with moss. So like I said, it's been there for a while. Like I said, you don't see like any remnants of like a full cart or like any like blood or anything like that or whatever. It's just random splinter pieces. It looks like maybe like there was a broken cart there at one point, and they tried to clean it up, but they left some stuff behind while they were cleaning.
Okay. Matrix, after looking around and everything else like that, is like, this has been here for a while. It's been here for a while. I don't know if that'll help us out, if anything. I guess just look further down. I guess we should just go back and look further down before it gets any later.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll loosely follow behind.
Just follow this big 15 by 15.
Very loosely. Like, he's back here. Like 120 feet. He's like 120 feet behind. 15 by 15.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
that.
Something like that, yeah. Okay.
He's harder than that, but this map isn't very good.
I don't know if Cyclopses are magic or not, so
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
But they can talk.
that's one thing.
They're a little more smarter than trolls.
But, an assumption.
You know the legend of Odysseus.
Yeah, I know the whole nobody thing.
This is the monster Cyclops, not the race Cyclops. The race is different. They're more intelligent.
Okay, so monster Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
These are the huge, giant Hercules kind of.
Hercules!
Yeah, like those kind of ones. Not like an actual not like Percy Jackson's brother.
Oh, okay.
If that puts it in
No, that works. That works. That makes it fit.
I'm
Like
just
they're
gonna.
more monsterish than yeah.
Yeah, it's civilized.
I guess I'll do a survival check to see if I can spot anything as we're traveling down. See like maybe a track or so.
So I got a 12 for survival.
Oof, yeah, no, that's a 9.
9. We're not doing so good now.
There's no tracks or anything on the road. Like I said, the road itself, like I said, it's well traveled, so it's kind of hard to distinguish individual tracks, just because there's so many different footprints of different kinds. Off on either side of the road, Not really any, like major tracks or paths or anything. It's just all kind of normal brush cover.
I say we look a little bit further down, and if we can't find anything there, we just head back to town and try this tomorrow, if anything.
I agree.
Alright. First and foremost, give him the.
What?
No, dark vision.
I could already cast that myself.
Yeah, but that's gonna be for key points. Just let me do it. I've already have a couple. I haven't even used the. I've only used one sorcery point, one spell slot out of the repertoire I have. I can read.
Yes. What's your elk's AC?
14.
Okay. He's gonna have a little bit of a problem.
We just look back and we just see. What the fuck? As I cast dark vision, I'm just like, what the?
He's gonna take 29 bludgeoning damage as a giant rock hits him right in the side.
He went from 49 damage to 20.
What the?
Oh, hell no, you don't hurt my Elkie.
What? Uh-oh. Meathex realizes that and it's just like, split up! Split up!
Wait, hold on. We didn't split up just yet. Damn.
Because, no, dude, a giant rock just got thrown at one.
Well, yeah.
And we were all standing together. Giant rock on one of us is on all of us. Spread apart.
Which side did the rock come from? Yeah.
So if you guys, you're traveling this direction,
Yeah.
okay? So it would be on his left side.
No, that would be
This
that
side.
way. So, yeah, it came from there.
Okay.
So it's just like, what the fuck?
He's over here.
It's like, oh shit.
Come out, fucking coward.
Fuck. I got.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, if you're a giant, kind of creature, and you see a giant can of food, I mean, that's kind of too tempting to pass up. I mean,
God damn
when
it,
you're-
Elkie
when you're stuck
became
eating
the pig.
chickens and little tiny deer, and you see a giant ass like, hey, steak.
Elkie became the boar.
Just saying. I mean,
God
it's hard to
damn
pass
it.
up.
shit.
Poor bacon.
And then, well, since you can tell the direction it came from, you guys can roll perception to see if you see it.
That's a 12 for me.
19.
13.
So through the tree line, you can see just kind of like the pecs and down, like I said, the knees and like just below the knees, it's like covered by bushes and stuff, but you can see like just the general form of the body, and you can see that it has a giant club in one hand, and it's picking up another rock in another.
Guys.
What?
There. And
Yeah. Looks.
just pointing.
And then with that, I'll let you guys roll initiative.
Poor elk just gets knocked the fuck. It's
Nailed
like,
in the side.
ooh! Nat 20 for me, but
Nice.
22 in terms of that.
Nat 1.
Ouch.
Like, it doesn't count right now.
I'd rather be a Nat 1 now than later.
11.
Yeah, and that was a first level spell that I used for that.
What was your total roll?
1 plus 2, so 3.
Okay. And then what about y'all?
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
He's still alive.
But barely. Be Dex in case you needed to add the initiative.
22.
So same as me.
But he's going after you.
I got a 3.
You had a nat 20, so.
Okay.
Yeah, he got 19 plus 3.
What was your dex again?
Like, I don't know if you guys see it, but he has a club.
No,
He's
that's
a
gonna
big
be
club.
that's gonna be for the elf.
He's gonna go Fred Flintstone on us.
We're gonna need a marker for this character.
Gonna get ready for charging.
There's a marker right there. A black one.
Well, it's gonna be something bigger than this.
No, I thought you meant like the regular marker.
No,
Like drawing.
he means a piece of marker on the board.
We got the obsidian stone.
We can make one. We just gotta cut it.
That works.
Is this?
Actually,
That takes 4 spots.
on
It's
the
a huge creature.
Yeah, a huge beast. It's 15 by 15, right?
So we just take the scissors and just cut it here, you know?
Yeah, it's 15 by 15.
Say 15 by 15.
There we go.
That works. But it was to the left, so maybe just.
What?
And then if you guys.
Oh wait, I thought it
wait.
was for the
Yeah, I thought.
No, this is for the troll.
That's
No,
what I was
it's not-
doing.
Okay.
We already agreed this
so
was
he's
for the
the
elf.
same size as the elf.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is
Right, like I
the
said,
same
he
size
literally
as
saw
the
a
elf.
chance to get a good sized dinner and was like, fuck yes! And that's why he checked the rock. Like, he's been killing people this whole time, and he's just like, yeah, like, that's like, you know, a midday snack. But he's like, giant elk, he's like, oh my god, yes, food. And
He's
it's
certainly gonna hate it when the animal vanishes.
Yeah, exactly.
All that food is gonna suddenly go poof.
like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like,
If you guys, like, keep the same positions, but move to the edge of the board,
Okay. So. Wait.
Oh.
Hold on.
just because he
Wanna be
needs
sure.
more space.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
My foot is tucked, I can't
And
move.
yours is
I'm like,
1. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay. So right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And then I'll just move them.
You can stay where he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's chucking giant boulders, so he's got space in between you guys.
It's like, holy.
There you go.
And I'm first, right?
You are first.
Okay, sweet. Well, I know what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm gonna cast Ice Storm, 4th level spell. Let's see. 40-foot high cylinder, 20 feet. So I'm gonna pick
What was his top here?
right here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's literally just the edge. That in a huge circle. So just right there. Okay. So the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. Otherwise it'll take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 plus 5 cold damage. When the ice storm falls down and everything.
you want your skull?
What?
You want your skull?
Oh, is that our skull?
It's your skull.
I thought it was your skull.
Well, it is my skull, but it's your skull for Rose.
Oh, sure.
Because she's a
Brave player.
Hey.
Brave player. Oh, hell yeah!
Dex save.
Yes! Toady, his dex save was a 1.
I know, I saw that. I'm looking up to see. And then it turns this whole area into difficult terrain. Yeah, it just turned. Nah, he'll only take that initial damage. This whole area turns into difficult terrain, so when he tries to move out of it, he has to make dex saves just to get out of that area. So hold on. 2d8s. And then 4d6 cold damage. Plus 5. 4d6 plus 5. So 5. Oh, that's a 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 30 in total.
Okay.
Yeah. Just. So like 40 feet in the air, you see this point, and then just rains down hail and turns that entire terrain into difficult terrain.
Okay.
That's mine.
You said 30 damage?
Yeah.
Damn.
4th level spell slots. What can I say? And then to end my turn, I'm gonna convert some sorcery points back into one more 4th level spell slot as a bonus action, and that'll be it.
Alrighty. It's technically your elk's turn. I know you didn't command it to do anything, but I just got hit with a giant boulder. I might want to just,
it's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
It's going to.
Like, I didn't tell it anything yet, but I mean, it's probably your reaction one
It's going to charge.
Are you sure, Sarah? Difficult terrain.
It doesn't care. It's man.
Okay.
She hasn't told it to do anything, so it's just.
If the elk moves at least 20 feet straight toward the target, then it hits it with a ram attack on the same turn. The target takes an extra 7 times d6 or 2d6 damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Knock it prone.
So it's just gonna move slightly this way
So
and then
target
charge.
The target and then hits it with the ram. So it's not even a attack roll. Here. I just want to make sure.
No, so you roll to attack.
Okay.
So basically, like, it's charging towards it, and then if you're going to do the ram attack at the same time, because you could charge and just stop if you wanted to, like, just come to the ground. So you're going to roll to attack. If it does it, it's going to hit that ram attack, plus do the extra damage, because it's using the force of the running. So you're going to do your normal attack damage
plus that.
Right.
Okay.
Because your ram attack is here. So you're going to charge up, which is going to add more damage to the ram attack.
Okay.
And this is a +6 to hit.
So it got an 11.
What is his DC? Does not hit though.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
so it just charges straight at it for her.
Right.
So just
But it'll stop there.
It's like, Elkie,
it's like
what are you doing?
Brave boy.
Okay. It is Kenzo's turn.
just with all the eyes on the giant deer, just charging straight in. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Where are you in Apple Orchard right now? It's summer. Why are you wearing a sweater? It's 90 degrees out. There's pumpkins everywhere. It's cute. Oh, it was
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So he's gonna cast another fireball straight to the Cyclops. This has 120 feet in range.
That should just make it.
Yeah. Savage. 16.
That hits.
Means 1d10 fire damage plus 8.
9. It helps. It helps.
Better than no damage.
Yep. And what was the other one? Oh, I gotta be closer for that one.
See ya. Fucking rocks. Oh, what the?
So since I used Savage Attacker, well, I still have my bonus action. Shit, I don't want to get too close.
Yeah, because you might do well here because this is like dexterity save territory because that's difficult terrain, but
He's
still.
got a club.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to become his next cave woman, alright?
That's right.
So,
Just ending it there then?
No, I still got a bonus action. I'm gonna go for one more fireball.
Okay. Nat 20.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Double damage. Ouch. 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
5,
28.
1.
28 fire damage. So, see 2 fireballs just bang, and then
Right.
get him right there, and yeah, Kenso then ends his turn.
It's the Cyclops' turn. Since he's got a giant elk of food in front of him, he's gonna attack that guy.
Plum.
And then what was his AC again?
14.
It's gonna hit.
Change the music. Too dramatic.
That wasn't that scissor.
For 18 bludgeoning damage?
It's got 2 hit points left.
Not so much more, unfortunately.
Multi-attack.
It can make 2
Yeah,
great
it's
combo
dead.
attacks. Yeah, he's going.
You killed Alki!
Oh, Sarah, it's even worse. Because as soon as he's dead, he's thinking, I've got food.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna go after
It's his great dinner that he just thought he won. He's going. And he just kind of roars, pissed off, and just like.
But he has to make a dexterity save.
Yeah,
The environment's gonna hurt him.
True.
Only to
Last
move.
plus bomb.
I mean, so. Well, let's see what he can do. Yeah, go. You roll this pretty.
So he ain't moving.
It's Rose.
Oh, good, because I just rolled for another creature, and I got the wolf.
Okay.
It's like, where were you for tracking in the last mission?
Right? Son of a bitch!
Where you throw it?
Pokeball, go.
5d10. Oh, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a 10% die. Well, I guess that would be an 8 then, right? Yeah, so
Just minus
8,
the 0.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 35. So 37 points it is. Okay.
Aren't you glad none of us are playing summoners so we don't summon a crazy amount of creatures?
As long as you can check it, I'm good. It's all worth it.
Can Eve get Rosette's bag of tricks?
We'll discuss that later.
My new character in his new campaign is Rosette's daughter and Mithrax's daughter.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you mentioned that.
Okay, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm too far away for that too. That's not gonna work. Oh, guiding bolt it is. 8, 10, 15, 20, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, it should be good. 120. A flash of light streaks toward a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage. And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then. When you cast using a second level spell slot or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each spell slot above the first. So I'm gonna do a level 3, so it's 2 extra d6s.
Okay.
Stop it. That was my spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. It's 13. I don't think it hit.
13? No. Justice.
God damn.
So the thing just does dodges out of the way for a moment.
I just noticed this. What is
It's a bolt.
Yeah, justice.
Damn it.
Justice. Matrix.
Oh well, we all know where this is going. We all know where this is going.
Send him to the next dimension.
That wasn't an option, but
That is an option, huh?
It's a thought.
It's a thought.
Wishful thinking.
yeah, I figured that was gonna be the case. 1, 2, 5.
We need some dice. Dice got one.
I got enough. Trust me. That's 6, 7, and 8, and then that's gonna be a 4th level, so 9. I'm gonna cast Fireball at that thing. Oh wait, of course. I'm gonna spend a sorcerer's point to turn it into ice, so that it adds up +5 the damage. So he just has to make a Dex saving throw within the 20-foot blast against 16.
No. You're not doing so good on the deck save. You roll a 3 and then a 4. Jeez. So.
It's 15.
20.
That's a 5 right there. So 5, 10, 15, 20 plus 5, 30. So 30 points of fire damage, just boom!
Damn.
For the sake of saving initiatives, it's your wolf's turn.
Okay.
It's just fear ball.
Just imagine just Kenso throwing his fireball, then you throwing yours.
You just hear the roars.
Doesn't have charge, but oh damn! I should have thrown him farther. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay.
I guess that's all he can do. Susan, you okay?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to. The longer we wait between, the more I'm fading.
Well, the wolf is done, so
Cancel.
Okay. Let's do this quick.
I've been up since 5 a.m. So
oh Jesus.
Let's do this quick.
on 4 hours of sleep. So I'm trying.
Yeah, I got extra sleep, but the first 6 hours were very uncomfortable, and
Yeah, I worked 8 hours, slept for 4 hours, took a shower,
and worked and
worked
another-
8 hours, and then went straight into this.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm just fading fast.
Hopefully next week won't be that extreme.
No, because I'll have 2 days off.
There you
I can
go.
catch up and I can breathe. And 2 days off in a row. which doesn't happen for me. I get 2 days off a week, but one of my days off, I spend more time at work than I do the day before I actually work.
I don't know if you saw the post I made on the event page for the bridal shower, but
I may have.
it's at my brother's house.
Yeah.
And we're doing burgers / possibly hot dogs and making a macaroni salad. So if you want to bring anything with that, bring a recipe card or just bring a recipe and preferably something somewhat healthy, no coconut. That's basically what the thing said. And I don't care what you dress as. I don't care if you're in not sweats probably because it's now hot, but I don't give a crap what you wear. My aunt asked a lot of questions last week and I almost killed her. Sent me like 20,000 texts. I'm like,
I got
the
an idea.
girls, they're the ones doing it.
Savage attack.
I'm a guest speaker. I'm not doing shit. Ask them.
15. Just about.
You made it.
Okay. That was my savage attack. That was my first one. He's gonna cast the firebolt again. 3. 12. 12 damage. Now he's gonna cast Water Whip. Savage attack. 15. Oh. Now. Yep, as an action, range 30. Yes. Dex save or 3d10 blast damage. So, he's gonna spend 2 more key points. So, it's gonna be 5 d10s.
No, I'm telling you right now, he failed his dex save.
Alright.
But it is huge. So I don't think you can knock him prone.
Okay.
But you can probably knock him back.
Makes him have to go through all of
Because
this.
he's more than 2 sizes larger than you are.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think you can knock him prone, but...
$29. 29 damage.
Okay.
Just with the water whip, just comes around, just comes with it, it just boom, and you just hear a loud.
And so it's knocked back at least 5 feet.
I don't know what this is saying.
Oh no!
You said
It either pull him 25 feet closer or knock prone. So I say
So-
it didn't knock him at all. It just
Knocked him prone means he's on the ground.
yeah, but since he's too
But
big
if
of a
he's
dude.
bigger, I was saying you could probably pull him a little closer if you want to.
There.
Yeah, I said like I don't think you can pull him the whole 25 feet, but
Okay.
pull the dex. Or pull your attacks.
Yes. And then Kenso would step back. And then that will be the end of his turn, and he puts everything in defense mode.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
It's his turn. Does he take any damage while in it right now?
No. It's not like a wall of fire or anything else. It just makes this whole place difficult terrain, so it
basically, he travels half his speed through there, right?
yeah, and I think
Like a disadvantage to walk.
like I know you had to make like dex saves or something in difficult
You wanna
terrain.
read it?
I'm gonna well, it's not even a matter of reading the spell. It's just however difficult terrain works in D&D, you follow those rules now.
Yeah.
I got a dire wolf after we killed the dire wolf. I just realized I got a chance to roll a dire wolf after we killed a dire wolf. And our
Yeah,
first
half your speed. So you can only move half your normal distance.
Okay. So yeah, It's just slowing him down from getting too close to us at this point.
He's gonna move up by Kenso. Just because he did the most damage to it. He can do a little bit more because he could do 15. That should be fine.
That's okay. Kenzo has to.
Missing his first one. This is his second one. Don't even worry about it.
Because even if he was gonna dodge. He would have to spend a key point, but he would dodge. But he didn't have to.
But yeah, no worries.
You see Kenzo
That's his turn.
just dancing and just.
Veteran's his turn. Okay. Next.
It's you.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna try this again.
God,
He still has a +9 to hit and he missed both.
Is there a plus to this?
Yeah, it's your spell attack.
Oh. This one definitely hits then. 19? Finally! We're gonna check that out. So it was, what was it originally? Above first level. Okay, so it is 4d6 and then an additional 1d6 per spell slot. So it's 1, 2, 3,
So you put an extra
4, 5, 6, 7 d6.
Do you need to borrow some, or do you have enough?
I'll see. 4, 5,
You got a middle one there too.
6, 7. Jeez, how many ones? 4, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 radiant damage.
And this is where Kenso gets sad, because this is all he had asked after your attacks.
You get
You get to decide.
So you get to decide.
How he died.
We all did a roller coaster. Yes.
We all got one. He only had that left, and I was just like, oh. He's like 29. I'm like, oh, just 29?
She like flew up and just guiding bolt right to him. It splits him in half.
Okay.
He's just like burning at that point. Like steaming, smoking, completely split in half.
Kenzo just looks at like
Nothing was landing.
Mithra just like don't piss off the cleric.
I'm not just the cleric, Dumbo.
Well, hey Kenzo, you got a knife? Take out. That realizes it's split down the middle. Take out half its eye.
I think I'll take out its tusk.
Okay.
And then, loot-wise, somebody can take its great club if they want to. I don't think you can wield it because it's bigger. It's about your size.
Well,
but
maybe we
you
can take it as a.
I think you could drag it back.
Yeah.
Let's sell it.
I mean, you figure so like a great club for like a normal person is about this long, and it's twice your size. So I mean,
Yeah. So we're just like
you're gonna drag it with you. It's hefty, but
it's like motherfucker.
Bring everything. Leave it outside, like on the side with someone or something. And
So I'm assuming after.
I guess my wolf is still alive, but I probably shouldn't take him into town.
You can just let him run around in the forest until it
I'm
dissipates.
like, okay, buddy,
and then that
thank
was
you.
800 for each of y'all.
Sweet.
800 XP.
Yes.
I thought you said it was 600 each.
No.
That was
Oh,
the previous
600
It's
per.
harder.
Yeah.
progressively harder. So I did 600, 800, and then 1,000
Okay.
was the range.
So I can see as we're walking back, we just knock on the door to the sheriff's place. It's like, oi!
And I was like, what?
Done.
You want a club of
Special-
a cyclops?
Special delivery.
Here's its tusk.
And he's like, wow. He's like, you actually did it. And
Of
I'm
course
like,
we did it.
He's like,
This is yours. Yeah, just give him the club.
Well, we'd like that money now if you don't mind.
He's like, yeah, let me go and grab it for you real quick.
He's just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
I bet they're gonna talk about us because we killed a troll and a cyclops in one day.
You're
Yup.
great. Now we're gonna get even more publicity.
So that was 800 XP.
And that's 500 gold split up. Are you gonna keep yours?
Yeah, I'll keep this one. If anything, if we do well on the attack on the stone, well, I'll give you that portion, if anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay some of mine to. I still owe Ainsley 367 gold, so.
You paid her back.
Yep.
So yeah. So after we went to the sheriff.
Mm-hmm. We
Got the
go back to Ainsley. It's like, all right.
Yeah, you can see
So I get to
they're
keep
still they're a bit tired.
Just walking and just like.
They just like flop back on the tape on the chairs.
And she's like, so, how'd it go? Not bad.
Yeah,
Maybe
how's,
we should have tried to sell that club before bringing it all the way back.
I thought we just gave it to the sheriff.
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
you
we
have
don't need
to.
it.
Yeah,
I
you
said
have
we
to
could
give.
sell it.
You have to give proof that you killed it. So you have to give up that. Give up that. That's the problem with like bounty hunts.
And I tossed the tusk on his desk.
Right. Ugh.
But yes.
Where the hell is Archimedes? And then he just flies back and attacks Ainsley's helmet again. It's like.
There.
Just trying to. It's like, has he been doing this all day?
It's like, he was sleeping in the rafters for a little while, and go, but I could tell when you were coming back because he woke right up and started bothering everybody.
Buddy, come here. No, that's enough. you gotta learn to behave.
Dude, you treat this owl cat like Yang.
How awesome. It's like, you gotta learn to behave. Like, trying to escape out of me. It's like, stop it.
He's still the cat.
Stay
He's
here
like,
and
no, go away, Dad.
And then just me, I guess, to end off the session, we look over. It's like, Barkeep, can you get us around over here? And we'll call it there for the night, if anything.
Yeah.
And then together and died.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're gonna go.
Well, guys, that's about it. I'm dark. That's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
We're all tired here for today.